What's happening, gamers? And welcome back to another exciting episode of the PCP. I'm your host, Cheesy Manfredo, and always with here is my lovely co-host, TectonicImprov.
I've always been here.
Yes, we always been here. Every episode. And you know who...
That's the slogan. That's the slogan.
Wait, who's that?
Pro Crastinators podcast. We've always been here.
Is that our guest? Is that our guest?
Hey,
Ben Saint?
wow,
the infamous Twitter man, Ben Saint?
Hey, you gotta say, Ben Saint, what are you doing on my review?
Ben Saint, what are you doing in my review of Three Ninjas?
I thought I could. I heard you were talking about the
Three
Adventure
Ninjas.
Cats movie, and I thought we could have a little. I already did a review about this, and you're not allowed to do it anymore.
Give and take. What are you doing in my podcast?
Is that Dark Cheesy Manfredo? What are you doing here? I thought I killed you in the last review of the Three Ninjas.
No, that was the Three Ninjas Kickback review.
Oh man. Oh no. It looks like I gotta do it again. Cut to a video of me like punching myself in front of a green screen.
Except the other you has a
wig.
is a mime, so you know they're different.
He's Pasta the Clown, but his colors are inverted.
Yeah, it's like that episode of Powerpuff Girls where the clown turns into the mime, and it was really scary for me as a kid for some reason. And it has that cool song at the end.
That's a pretty rad song. Not to flex.
Also, I'm
yeah, go ahead. Oh, there she is.
I'm so privileged to be a part of the PCP at last. I've been wanting to get on this show for years. I'm so blessed.
Give and take. What are you doing in my review of Parasite?
Like, squeaked.
I tried to do a bit, but then the bit of reviewer took over, and I was like, okay, I've got to do it later.
Oh yeah, it's yes and it's always
I thought
yes.
She
and.
dropped
That's
for
good.
a second. I was like, oh, that's just perfect. Just perfect. Drops immediately as soon as the podcast starts.
Bass.
Is this the longest intro?
No.
Every podcast is entirely intro. There's no content.
Yeah, intro and then straight to voicemail.
Yeah. So I'm thinking voicemails.
Okay.
I'm thinking let's head to voicemails. We're done. We got no more.
Let's hit up them voicemails.
All right, first voicemail is from me,
viewers.
and it's this next thing I say in the entire show. It's everything I say in the show is a voicemail that is just responding, like it's pre-recorded, and it's responding to everybody as they say things. I'm not even live right now. This is a voice. It's already started.
Head of the game.
Remember when Martin Luther King delivered his historic "I Have a Dream" voicemail? That was a great podcast. I think I've already made that joke.
I wish the CIA didn't cut his voicemail off short. That sucks.
The CIA was like, "This is." The CIA said, "This is cringe."
Cringe.
The CIA. You know, the enemy podcast of the PCP.
Oh god, there's a flock of geese flying by my window. I don't know if you can hear that.
Dude, open the window. Let them in.
Nah, they're gone.
Yeah, see if they want to join the podcast.
You grab them by the neck. And then you could eat that. It's like
special guest, a flock of geese.
Dude, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Today we have some geese as the guest.
I know.
People would love it.
It's been years since some geese made a video. Like they're basically dead.
that is true. They never finished their review of Synecdoche, New York. I want to hear the rest. Was Synecdoche, New York
Is the movie good or not? I can't tell.
I could watch it, but I don't want to do that.
I'd rather wait 7 fucking years to hear the last of the review come out.
I stopped an hour in because that's as far as the geese got with their analysis. And I really want to watch more, but
I'd love to watch the movie, but I'd hate to be spoiled on the analysis.
Yeah, exactly.
What if I come up with an analysis that disagrees with their analysis? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that'd just make me a sheep.
That would be so cringe. You get canceled.
I want to be geese.
Implying I had a different opinion. I don't want that.
Bad news.
Bad news.
It would be very unpog.
God, speaking of reviewers.
Oh, are you going to review something live?
I'm gonna review this dick. Got him. No.
Wow.
Nice. You guys want to know how the instant win to get a popular tweet on Twitter? The instant.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, is this?
I know what it is.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, in case for the audience, just shit on Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, and then just everyone agrees with you. They'll instantly retweet it, and if you do it enough times, eventually some psycho is gonna impersonate you and send gore to people. It's pretty great.
Now, Cheesy, I have a question. How do we know that the imposter isn't on this podcast with us right now?
Oh no, an Among Us reference. This really is a review.
Do they? I guess
sus,
they would do
Cheesy.
that.
It is a little sus.
Sus.
Ask me something only Cheesy would know.
What is what do you like big breasts?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the ending to villain verse?
Alright,
What's
cool.
villain verse about?
Oh, it's how great capitalism is. Oh wait, no, I mean no, it's no.
We got him.
Ah, no.
What is Mumkey Jones' favorite webcomic?
Bongo Luna.
There we
Alright,
go.
yeah, saved,
All right.
saved.
We did it.
Is that
Yeah,
true?
Passes.
What is it?
It's true. It's true. It's canon.
confirmed.
Yeah, what's his favorite webcomic? The Vapors. I mean, fuck. Wait, no, never mind.
You can watch
Yeah.
one of Monkey's old videos and see the
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Lol.
Anyway, so Gib, what were you gonna say after I rudely interrupted you?
Huh? What?
You're gonna
What?
say something.
No,
You're gonna.
I had a joke, I think, but it's gone now. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
We can pretend to
These
laugh.
things expire. These things expire.
Yep.
I want to know how much GME does everyone own right now?
I'm like so stupid because I haven't bothered to look into how to get one.
You
yet.
are so stupid. All you have to do is hold. All you had to do was
Hold the
hold.
line.
I didn't-
Just don't press the sell button.
Just
don't press the sell. Just buy the dip and hold. God
alright.
damn it.
All right, can I do it right now? How do I do that?
You would need
Don't actually
a
buy
Robin
now. It's
too
Hood
late,
account
yeah.
or an account on something.
I only have exactly one GME, a giant erect,
No,
Giant
you
massive
fucked it up. It's
erection.
GME, not
giant massive
GM.
erection.
Gem is my
Just
name.
pretend I said
Buy stocks.
giant massive erection first. Someone
Dude, how
said
do-
that.
Eleazar
make
saved
my
this
joke
really
work.
funny joke.
Eleazar, it'll make him laugh, I swear.
Where do I
I'm
go?
I'm also going to buy stocks.com.
I mean, maybe it's.
It's not loading. It's not loading.
I'm
it's too much-
I'm
too
just
much
gonna say I'm
trading
pretty
going on.
sure that it's
Google how
too
to
late.
buy cock.com.
It's too late if you're looking to buy GameStop. You might as well just you're done. You missed the
It's
boat.
not. It's not. It's not too late. It's not too late. You could probably make a Robinhood account right now and probably buy at least one stock.
Didn't Robinhood be
Monday.
Didn't Robinhood be the evil corporate
Okay,
compromised
Robinhood-
corporation
Robinhood
pretending
is
to be for the
bad.
people?
Yes, Robinhood is bad, and they will restrict your stocks, but they are also the easiest one to get to open an account on, which is why people
That's
use
why
them.
it's taken
So,
Spork
like,
5 days to open a Robinhood account.
I was just gonna mention Spork. It took her like 5 days.
It's still approving mine. Mine has been being approved for like 3 days now. So yeah, I think you should just lie to them and tell them that you're an expert investor. Like I think
I've
that's
been on Wall Street
'cause
bets.
they
You could
asked,
say I'm
like,
an
what-
expert investor. I like some Twitter memes.
Yeah, because when I made an account, they were like, "What is your level of investing experience?" And I was like, low, and I haven't been approved. I think maybe that's it. Maybe I just had to lie to them and say, "Yeah, I'm a fucking pro. I do this every day. This is my job, and I am a hedge
What?
fund owner. I would never attempt."
Yeah, you
What is
fake
your
it till you
stock
make it. You
experience?
wear a suit and then you say, "Yeah, I'm good," and then you get in. That's how it works.
Yeah,
buy low, sell
RFCK is
high.
a
I've
hedge
seen
fund.
American Psycho. Welcome aboard, sir.
I run the RFCK hedge fund.
I do. I have 100 slime coins sitting right here, looking at me. It's worth more than all the GME in the world.
Oh, please, Mr. Wall Street, please take my swine coins, please. Please take my slime coins.
Just like GME, the thing about slime coin is you buy the dip and then you hold forever. You never sell. That's how you get rich. My GME is sitting comfortably around 300 and change, and this week Melvin Capital is gonna have to liquidate. They're gonna have to start liquidating.
Who's Melvin
soon.
Capital? They sound like a Melvin.
It's gonna be fucking epic.
Just like in Terminator
it's still quite
2.
high. I'm looking at the GME, and it's pretty high still. It dipped down.
Gotta wait on them dips.
It's only going up. Melvin has not liquidated.
What a Melvin.
I'm really happy to see all of these big hedge funds losing their marbles over people doing what they're allowed to do.
There probably won't be huge ramifications for this that end up being good for us, but in the meantime, the memes are very, 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 very funny.
I mean,
so.
I think a few
it's a fun time.
I don't know what to call them, companies or trusts or whatever. Somebody's gone bankrupt already.
Oh, that's pog. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty pog.
I forget who it was.
They will if it continues, which it shows every sign of continuing.
Like, shorting the market was the thing. Like, they buy a bunch of stock so that they can make profit off of it later, but if the stock goes up, they now can't sell it for profit, and so they've basically wasted so much money, and they're trying to wait for the people to stop making the stock rise, for people to stop buying and stop holding.
Yeah. But they can't, because it's costing them money in the meantime.
Yeah, it's costing them money every second they hold on to it. I think I don't know if it's interest exactly, but something's going on. It becomes more expensive the longer they hold on to it, to sell it later.
And since the people that are holding...
The longer this goes on, the more damage it will do to these wealthy people who are used to fucking with the economy to make relatively for them, small profits by destroying parts of the economy for fun, for gambling.
I'm a little optimistic about this because some fucking Wall Street douchebags are going on CNN and being like, these small investors are just trying to fuck over billionaires.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody likes them. Everyone hates them. Fucking Ted Cruz and AOC are both like, funny. Fuck these guys on Twitter. I think we're gonna win. I don't think it is acceptable socially to I know some people like Warren, like Elizabeth Warren was like, this is economic chaos. We have to regulate this. But everyone hates Warren.
Man, shut up, snake.
I think it's gonna be good. I don't think they're gonna scramble to legislate little individuals can't bet on the stocks anymore.
I mean, if they do that,
gonna go to business.
It'll be even more obvious how fucked the average Joe is compared to the billionaire.
That would be the turning point.
I think that
promise.
I think that the ethics of the situation are transparent. They're obvious enough that I don't think they can afford. I don't think anyone's willing to stick their neck out and be like, no, I'm going to defend the hedge funds. I think we got it. I think we won this one.
I can't wait till President Biden rolls out the new regulations where you're not allowed to bet on stock unless you own land.
Oh, God.
That's how they get them. But based? Well, based Biden does it again?
Sleepy Joe, he did it again.
No.
Sleepy Joe. Sleeping on my fucking stimmy.
True.
Sleeping on my stimmy. Sleeping on my shrinking my stimmy.
What are you talking about, Ben?
Every day. Can't wait for my $1,400 that he
always said we were going to get $800.
We've always been at war with Oceania.
$800, but why would he want $600?
You coddle millennials always wanting $600 from the government. You should be happy that you're getting $2.
Just $2, not $200.
$2.
You know what? Just die.
Invest
600 cents.
No. $1,400 delivered in $14 installments, per annum. Also, you have to pay interest on the money that you've already
Plus shipping
gotten,
and
so it gets less and less each time. It reverse compounding interest is very complicated. Don't worry about it. We did the math for you. No.
Well, we just don't want these people spending their money on frivolous things like GameStop.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be ridiculous.
No. That would be that would just be unethical. It would just be unethical if regular Americans were given money to invest in stock.
Guys, I've just
some
learned
fucking
something.
hedge funders would go out of business.
I've just learned something so incredible. GameStop was founded in 1984. Dude, this is literally 1984 right now.
This is literally
It's Orwellian.
This is it.
Was it actually?
Yes, actually.
Whoa.
I'm just
Biden
looking at...
was born in 1984. Whoa, what the fuck?
GameStop, founded in
fuck does this
1984,
mean?
Dallas, Texas.
Now, I'm pretty sure Ben is the only one who's ever lived on the East Coast, and I don't know how big this chain was, but before GameStop, I remember that there was a store called Funkoland.
Funko Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, GameStop.
There was Funkoland. I think it became EB Games.
Something like that. I think GameStop bought them.
Oh, we had EB Games over here on the West Coast.
I think Funkoland became EB Games and then GameStop bought EB Games.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Did
Yeah.
I think West Coast had like Game Crazy or something.
Yeah, there was a couple of I remember a handful of Game Crazies.
Never heard of that.
But I've never really, even as a kid, I never liked GameStop because I liked Funkoland, and where the Funkoland was where I lived turned into a GameStop, and I was like, well, when's Funkoland coming back? Turns out never. It's never coming back.
Damn.
They were all pretty interchangeable, I guess. They were all stores
just
that
stores.
had video games.
I don't know why I care because I was a dumb kid. So,
but Tech,
there was
good, new, bad.
But Tech Funkoland did come back. With the amount of Funko Pops they sell at GameStop now, might as well call it Funkoland.
That's true. Although it was spelt Fun CO, not Fun KO. But I guess you got to appeal to the millennials by spelling things wrong.
Don't correct my English. I do not respect his language.
No one does.
Okay, my GameStop story is that when I traded in my NES to, I think, get some extra money to buy, I think, a PlayStation 2, maybe. I traded in my NES and they paid me absolute dog shit.
Yes.
And like they gave me $8 for an original copy of Kid Icarus, which is like a kind of rare cartridge.
That's a pretty pricey game, especially now. I think it's probably around like $40-$50 or something for Kid Icarus.
Damn, you know how much
that sounds. I mean, it's not like an impossible to find thing, but it's not a super common cartridge. And they paid me. I think they paid me like cents. They paid me like cents for my other cartridges, and they gave me like $8. I think I probably made like $30 or $40, so like trading in my whole NES collection and the console. And it was good and it was in working condition. And I shouldn't have done it. What a fucking mistake.
You know I
think everyone has a story like that.
You know how much Doge coins you get with an original Kid Icarus?
How much is a Doge coin? It's like a cent now or something.
No, it's at it's at about 2.5, I think. I gotta complain about this. When Dogecoin was blowing up, it was around like 3 or 4, and I was like, fuck it, it's going to the moon, I'm buying in. Tom was buying, and I was sold. So I went and I just tried to find out how to do it, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get any wallets to install. I couldn't get an account approved in time on. Oh God, wait, it's going to the moon again. Ooh. It's going to the moon again.
Live?
It's up to
oh my God.
It's up to it's up to 4. It's up to 4 cents. It's up to 4 cents. Holy shit! This is just today. I
gotta say, I'm shocked. Dogecoin
it's not as high as it was.
Didn't like explode when the Doge meme came back. I assumed that Dogecoin would have exploded in price when that dog started being funny again. But I guess turns out all you really needed to do was have the entire internet start paying attention to stocks and hedge funds.
Man,
and then Dogecoin will be
it's literally
worth 2
just
cents.
like people are talking about investing, and then people don't know what it means, and they're like, "Heh, this is fun. This is a funny meme about investing. What's a meme thing you can invest in? Hey, remember Dogecoin? Let's do that." And then they did. Like Dogecoin didn't have anything to do with like the shorting the hedge funds or anything. It was just like, let's invest in something, and Dogecoin is funny.
Yeah. What was it? A high tide raises all ships. Crypto and GameStop or just stocks. They kind of just go hand in hand. Chances are, if you're trading stocks, you know a thing or two about Bitcoin and its affiliates.
But anyway, as Dogecoin was passing around 4, I could not figure out how to invest, and then it ended up rising up to like 8. And I just watched it. I was just watching it like, well, I missed it. I missed the rocket.
They made me watch. They did it in front of me, and they made me watch.
This is all happening.
It was
it's. Are you gonna like be watching too much again, Ben? Is this gonna be the same as the Bitcoin?
Is this the new keto?
Probably not that bad. Probably not that bad, because I was way over invested in Bitcoin. I had like a large fraction of my entire net value invested in Bitcoin for a minute there, which is like a terrible, terrible idea. I'm only have like a piece. I'm considering everything that I've put into GME now to be gone. And
which is the right way to do it for this specific
I've got the healthy
thing.
mindset.
Investing in a Bitcoin. Why don't you invest in some bitches?
Well, with the way Bitcoin's going, maybe I won't have to.
Wait, how is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is okay. Bitcoin had a shitty like little meme jump there because Elon put Bitcoin in his bio, and it like jumped up a bit.
That's all it
takes. Jumped up almost back to 40, but not quite, and now it's back down to like 33. So fuck you, Elon. I honestly, after GME is dead, I am seriously considering like shorting Tesla, because it like Tesla is a shitty meme company that doesn't actually do anything. This fucking clown is in charge of it, who survives entirely off of like the fact that stupid Redditors think that he's cool. He's Iron Man. His stock is predicted not to do well, and I just think it would be fun to profit off of Elon Musk's loss. So I'm probably gonna do that.
I don't care much for Elon Musk at all, but isn't Tesla the car manufacturing thing okay?
Yes.
Tesla's
among
cool.
other things.
I mean,
with regards to having like bunches of powering stations and stuff, I know the cars are like premium, like expensive, annoying things, but like electric cars are pretty cool. I guess electric cars have already existed for a while.
My thoughts about that. Okay, but Teslas are only for rich people, right?
Basically,
they're not like. Yeah, so fuck them. Like, that's not a solution.
I think the idea is that eventually they will become the standard. But, you gotta start somewhere.
Electric cars are kind of iffy, because you could kind of, like... I heard that you could make the argument if there was better public transportation, there wouldn't really be a need for electric cars. I mean, if you move everything towards electric cars, you're gonna have to get rid of all the old cars, which is, like, even more waste, And
I'm absolutely on the like build more trains.
Oh god,
yeah. Fuck Tesla, fuck Elon and the Hyperloop, whatever the fuck that is.
Hyperloop is
build more fucking trains,
stupid.
idiot.
Yeah,
I hate this whole fucking myth perpetrated by Elon about like, oh yeah, I slept in my fucking car when I invested in PayPal, because I was betting on it. I'm like, bro, no, you didn't. You did not sleep in no fucking car.
Didn't.
You fucking liar.
He walked around. He literally walked around with emeralds in his pockets in college.
Thanks, Dad.
That's a quote.
Yeah,
with emeralds because he inherited a fortune from an apartheid
Whenever he's like
mine.
Struggling on a test, he palms literally the Chaos Emeralds in his pocket and he's like, "Let's go!" And then Live and Learn starts playing as his hair goes super, and then he gets a 74.
Yeah, he
That's just what happened. This is why Bitcoin This is why Bitcoin happened, because he fucking chaos controlled the price.
It's very vague in the games. I guess it can raise cryptocurrency.
Elon Musk, son of Dr.
Sonic in a while.
Robotnik.
Maybe it could do that.
That's what the chaos control literally just lets you like make your
God mode
wishes into reality, right? Like, isn't that what they're said to do?
thought it was like
it just like
freeze
stops time or like lets you teleport. It's really vague and weird.
It just
if only
is
Sideshow
cool.
was
That's what
I
it
thought-
does. It does be cool.
I thought
Yeah, that's
okay. I
yeah.
thought that their canonical power was that like chaos control just lets you like basically make your wishes come true, and I guess that implies that Sonic's wish is to be yellow and fly and be really.
He saw
cool.
Dragon Ball Z and he thought that's really fucking rad. I think I'll do
That's
that.
hype.
Yeah.
Yo, that's way past cool.
In my
past
fan
cool.
fiction, they use chaos control to like abort like the Antichrist.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Then what happens?
Then after that, Sonic's like, well, we gotta go save Popeye, so they go back in time. But Popeyes has already been corrupted by Megatron's mind control. So
Is
Popeye
this
the character or
yeah.
Popeye the restaurant?
Popeye the
chain?
sailor, yeah,
Both.
because he's very crucial. You see, he has the genetic sequence to activate the Ava, which is gonna be important in like Arc 5, but I don't want to tell you too much about
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Oh,
Naturally.
Dude, I'd love to see Popeye beat the shit out of Shinji.
you getting in that robot? Good.
I think Popeye should just be.
Wow,
sorry. I think Popeye should just be relevant again in general.
I can see Popeye just getting out of the Ava and just trying to beat the angel in a fist fight.
Blow me down.
He'd take a bunch of spinach, and he'd get like a shipment container filled with spinach, and while piloting the Ava, he would eat that container. And all the spinach would go in, and it wouldn't work. And he would be like, what's going on?" And then he would just do it himself.
Shinji watching Popeye on a stretcher covered in bandages, like every time you won't pilot the Ava.
Popeye has to do it again.
Looks like Popeye has to pilot the Ava again.
You ever seen those? There was a clip floating around where like Popeye's like in a fight. It's from one of the old cartoons, and even when he's getting his ass kicked, he's still like talking shit. And just imagine like
He really has like I've watched some of the old Popeyes, and he really just sort of mumbles like, "Oh wow, like it's really like mumbly and like talking like there's no lip syncing sometimes. It's just sort of like the voice actor is just saying all of these things in this sort of accent, and then there's punch sound effects. It's just really I really actually love Popeye.
The voice direction was just, go fucking ape shit. Just say whatever the fuck you want. We'll figure it out later. Popeye is insane, dude.
We haven't really like solidified the Popeye character. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Animation used to be good, and then they invented anime.
Popeye is Fleischer,
then
right?
went downhill. Did you say Popeyes is red pilled?
Well, yes, but
Spinach pilled, really.
He's a Fleischer cartoon, right? Like Betty Boop and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I don't know names, but he's from that era. Yeah. He started in that era. I'm sure.
I want Popeyes to show up in One Piece. I think it'd make sense.
Would he be a long-armed tribe member? That's the only.
Frankie's already kind of Popeye.
He would just be like a regular human who's just that strong, like a Garp.
Yeah, that makes sense. He just has weird arms, but he's not a long-arm tribe.
Yeah, some of these motherfuckers just have weird things that don't mean anything,
he's the thick arm tribe. It's a new one.
Yeah, I like that.
Like I can imagine it in my head. Like we're outside like a sailor bar, and then Luffy is fucking crashes through the wall because he got thrown out, and then like smoke is coming out of the bar, the giant hole that Luffy just made, and we see the silhouette of Popeyes, and he's all like, "You're Garp's kid, aren't you? Go."
He's a Marine.
Yeah, he's a Marine.
What if he had like a piston devil fruit, which turns his, like
the Sailor Man.
his fists into like pistons, like Big O.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Oda, get on that. Can we get Popeye in here?
Oda,
some like cross
Oda,
media.
Can you please?
Oda would definitely like Popeye. I feel like
there's no way he doesn't.
Would have been inspired by him for sure.
There should be a crossover movie. I can see them doing that.
Like that Lupin movie they made last year.
Luffy versus Popeye?
Yeah.
Popeye.
Are we talking about Luffy
Whoever
versus
wins,
Popeye right now?
we lose.
Oda, please stop defending pedophiles for 1 second and just
Popeye would be a Marine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no way. He'd definitely be like a not an admiral, but he'd be like a what's Garp's?
Vice Admiral.
Vice Admiral, yeah, he'd definitely be a Vice Admiral.
True.
Hey, Cheesy.
I'm surprised there isn't already a Popeye. I mean, some characters have big Popeye arms, though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the setting was mostly inspired by Popeye, I'm sure.
Cheesy, what were you saying about defending pedophiles?
Oh boy.
That was
Is that like an actual news thing or
no, that happened
not?
it might have happened like a year or two ago, but it was a couple of things. First, it was like you know the manga, the anime Toriko, and they had the manga in Shonen Jump.
Is that the cooking one?
Yes,
Like
technically.
yeah.
So that guy turned out to be a pedo,
Lol.
and Oda defended that guy
Bummer.
because they were friends. And then the Rurouni Kenshin guy turned out to be a pedo. And Oda, not just Oda, but like all of Shonen Jump defended that guy. And it was like very like, oh man. I know things are different in Japan, but it's incredibly bad optics.
Yeah.
It's not the same country, that's for sure.
I think the Rurouni Kenshin guy had like way more, like they couldn't even collect all the child porn he had because he had just so much of it.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
God, what the fuck?
Like
oh my God.
terabytes
like the real kind.
Or...
I think it was like
2.75 terabytes. We can actually go. Hang on, let's be a little more specific here. Yes.
Well,
that sucks.
That does suck. Fangata parrot everything.
Yo ho ho.
You know when it's watching... like you hear like something like Tezuka may have said something racist in the past, you're like, okay, that was in the past.
Like, but it was cool back then.
That was in the past, and it's like everyone was a bit more racist than they are today back then. But you can't. It doesn't matter how far back you go or how old you are. Pedophilia is like terrible. It's always been like a horrible. Unless you go like to the Middle Ages or something.
I mean, you say that, and yet, like, people were fucking marrying 13-year-olds, like, all over the fucking place. So it's not like people weren't less pedophiles.
She was mature for her age, I swear.
I know that they did that. I know that they did that. I didn't mean like
all over
I didn't mean like
all
throughout time. I mean like people that you could even feasibly know of, like ancient historical figures. It's like whatever. Like we know the world was fucked in many ways back then. It's hard to like judge them by today's standards. But people who are like, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 years, you know, black and white photograph people.
Show me the commandments that says thou shalt not sleep with children. Come on.
I'm drawing up a blank here.
Well, good thing I'm not a Christian. Otherwise, who knows what would be going on.
No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, it's like, it incredibly sucks. I don't think, like, didn't Tezuka, like, beat his wife? Wasn't that the big thing?
I remember just hearing about, like, what was it, Kimber and some other things where he's, like, drawn blackface and
there's
a lot of
weird...
bit of, like, you know, racist.
I think he apologized for those depictions in Kimba like years later, but yeah, well, you know, he still did it.
They still continued like even up until like the 90s. They were drawing a lot of like, you look at like early Dragon Ball, you still find like little traces of people with like black face. I mean, there's like Mr. Black from the Red Ribbon Army who looked like a Sambo character.
They didn't have as much of a understanding because there's so few black people even in that part of the world, much less in Japan itself. So they were sort of divorced from the idea of like race problems.
What is the black people in the audience gonna feel about this? Like, you know, like they won't, because like none of them are reading this.
Hot take.
They aren't here.
Hot take. Japan probably ain't that good. Probably ain't that good of a place. I'll say hot take. There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Hot take. We need another nuke. Maybe.
No. They made Nintendo games over there. There's got to be another way.
We'll give them like one more Nintendo Direct, and then
That's
end.
the squeeze. There's never gonna be another Nintendo Direct.
The nuke didn't fucking do anything. Two nukes didn't fucking work.
No. It's good because they made Godzilla, and that's cool.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Japan good, actually. Japan, great place. Best place in the world. Can't beat it. What's that one shit that white nationalists love to say? Homo
Erectus.
ethno state. It's basically an ethno state. 10 out of 10. We love it.
Wait. Well, the thing that white nationalists like to say, homo love. That's what they like to say.
they love homosexuals. They're white nationalists. They love white people so much they'll fuck any white person, no matter the gender. Just like Trump said. Those years after he got the COVID. Oh, you know, the last guy.
Who? The Last of Us?
Who?
Pre-Biden.
Oh, Among Us?
Post-Obama, pre-Biden.
You mean the dark times?
Yeah, there was like this guy.
I like to call him Dark Obama. You remember Dark Obama?
He was that orange. He was the orange Among Us. And
in
sus.
Japanese languages, he's known as Black Obama. They had to change it in the Western audiences.
That was such the weirdest chapter in Baki the Grappler. I don't even know why.
There's like a 5-page summary in Bakemonogatari about that. It's really strange. It just like
I didn't see that. I didn't watch that Digi video.
no fucking clue what we're talking about anymore.
God, this is the most sus PCP episode in a long time.
That's what it should be called.
I cannot
the most
wait to
sus
see
PCP episode.
I cannot wait to see the PCP guy doing the sus face. It's gonna be so good.
Oh my god!
There's a sus face.
Yeah, you know, like the Jerma
You
one.
did not know about the sus face?
I mean,
Jerma,
I know
the Jerma face.
Where he looks like
no.
Aphex Twin on that one album cover.
not that.
I was just about to say Apex Twins.
Oh god.
Back in my day, sus was just sauce. It was YouTube poop, and it was funny.
What could you do? I could sus. He could sus.
Yeah, this one.
Yep. There he is.
Unedited.
Yeah. Oh my god, there was this fucking Jerma video I watched.
Real face.
I watched the
Real
other day
face.
of like The Thing stream, and someone he made like this wacky face, and then someone in the chat posted a slightly edited version of that face, and he had a nervous, like borderline nervous breakdown over whether or not it was real. It was super fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that happens so often.
It's
He was always looking at his like, oh god, I'm so fucked up. And he has like a stream like awards of like the viewers vote on like at the end of the year on like a bunch of things related to German streams, like best joke, worst joke, and then there's like things like worst noise where German just does plays a game and he's like, and he's like, that's one of the candidates for worst noise of the year, and it's really funny. He has things like this, like people. There's like a, what do you call it? Not a community, like a culture of people taking images from Jerma when he's got face cam on, and then fucking with them, and then sending them to him, and he puts them on screen, and he's like crying. It's like, no,
that's
or
not real.
Crying or laughing. Like it's just really funny, and it's just like a fun back and forth thing. And sometimes it results in actually scary images like this.
Jerma is just such like he's a genuinely great showman. He's probably like one of the best content creators, like entertainers online, I'd say.
He's a great showman is the right word. It's not fair to just say he plays video games on stream.
Like you don't do a live action Twitch integrated carnival and not be
Carnival.
Oh yeah, have you not heard of that? There was
I don't know. I literally only know of Jerma at all, like from you, Gib, for the most part.
Well, there was this one stream pre-COVID, so 2019 or 2018.
Yeah, it was a few years ago now.
And he had put funds together, and he made a live stream, with a bunch of people who made robots that can be activated by Twitch, like integrated like button prompts. Like everybody says up, left, right, and the robot will move. And with this concept,
It's like Twitch plays Carnival.
with this concept, he
Was it like Twitch plays Pokemon kind of?
yeah, Twitch plays Pokemon, but Twitch plays a physical
With a
robot
robot.
with like a throwing hand
Okay.
or like a something, and he made a carnival in a field where like chat plays like toss the ring or like throw the ball, and he did my favorite one I think was the dunk tank where he's sitting in a dunk tank, and chat has to try and,
And they're
shoot
trying to
the
get the-
ball at the
throw
target
the
to get
ball.
him in the water, and it's like
That's
Is it a ball or was it a frog? Like a
That
little
sounds
plush
one of the
frog?
Carnival
so
games was
complicated.
it was so complicated. There's like a whole team of people behind it, and
Sounds awesome.
it's such a fun like stupid thing, and it's just great. I just like no one else would even bother to do something
insane.
like this.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I think the cherry on top for this whole carnival thing is that like the day he did it, it was so windy and shitty out. It's like the chef's kiss to it all.
Yeah, Jerma has this this air about him when he's like performing, where he likes drawing attention to like things going wrong, and like playing that up. Like he doesn't actually like
Yeah.
it to be super clean. He likes it to be like him to be the butt of the joke. If it looks like shit, then it's funny because he's like putting on a shit performance, but everyone loves it because he's trying so hard to make it like an interesting
there's like a
thing that's
clear
happening.
effort there.
So like everyone knows he's
make
putting
it-
in a lot of effort, and when it goes wrong, he draws attention to it, and it's all so everyone feels like they're part of like the experience. And now that carnival is like recent memory at least, like the biggest one of the most German 985 thing that has happened.
Probably the best thing
Fascinating.
since the live action German Rumble.
Oh yeah, we're
The live action German Rumble is
Ben, you know
is so fucking funny.
the Radcon Royal Rumble.
I was gonna ask, was that the inspiration for
Yeah,
the Royal
Jerma had done Royal Rumbles with the same sort of wrestling. He makes shitty characters in his videos. He makes the Rumble and like he commentates it like an actual like WWE commentator.
Wrestling, yeah.
And he's doing all this stuff, and he does bits. And then one day he made on his main channel a live action version of the Rumble where a bunch of his friends and him get into an actual wrestling ring and beat the shit out of each other in like a scripted sort of wrestling Rumble thing with like the shitty character. People dress up as his stupid video game joke characters. That was
And he has so
was
like
iconic.
such dumb characters. Like the egg is one. It's just like a guy in all like white makeup. He was just an egg. He was just a dumb character from like one of his first ever videos, and now he's just immortalized. Or like Glue Man,
Glue Man,
or like Martin Van
superhero who's
Buren,
made of glue. I
who
think,
has this elaborate like basketball backstory.
oh yeah, I forget where that comes from. I know it's on the wiki.
He just did like some like NBA like 2K video and made like this video like this basketball star called Gabe the Glue Man Del Glossy, and then like he fell into a vat of glue and became Glue Man. I don't know. It's it's
Yeah.
so like stupid, but it's dumb, but it's also high effort.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Sounds
And
like there's a
it-
lot to learn.
There's a lot to love.
A lot of lore here. A lot to love. Yeah, exactly.
Gib, you obviously know Jerma, so you like watch you watched like a lot of like the TF2 like commentary stuff, right? So you've seen Star.
Yes, very much.
Have you seen the new video he did about?
I did.
Basically, it was basically like, "Hey guys, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while" video, but it was actually like pretty sad.
It was a bit sad. Star is a TF2 tuber, and he and Jerma did a lot of collaborative videos back in the day when both of them were TF tubers. And also like just playing games together in general, and they were really like great comedy duo. But Star
Yeah.
was much more known for his like impressive TF2 ability, and Jerma was more like a comedy goof. And they sort of
Yeah.
they went their different ways. And Star, when Overwatch came out, he went to Overwatch.
He was all in on that.
He was thinking this was going to be the next big competitive thing. He really wanted to try out for that because he's always been like very like good at shooting games and he likes playing competitively. And his fan base that he'd grown just wanted him to play TF2 forever, and his recent video was him like revealing how soul crushing it is to have a fan base that is extremely abusive towards him for not playing a specific game that he doesn't want to play anymore. And it was just him kind of like raw, like saying, I'm not going to do it. And what this has caused like in my life as depression and anxiety and feeling bad. He just went into everything that is like, you hear the story a lot of times with YouTubers feeling trapped by their audience. And that was a big one. Because Star had not uploaded in a long time. He'd gone straight, he'd been on Twitch doing his own thing for like years now. And his fans were like, come back, TF2, just keep playing the same game, just keep doing what I want, reliving the glory days from, I don't know, when they were nostalgic.
Show us more tricks like the window in Dust Bowl. A lot, like, throughout the video, he's just...
This is me with Krug Smash. When Krug Smash does a short fort, I say, fuck you! More Monster Killer, please. Go back to build another big fort and do a plot heavy fort, shithead. Nah.
It's pretty much the same
when he plays a Dwarf Fortress mod, I say, no, base game only, vanilla only, tile sets, fuck you, ASCII only, shithead. This is me. I'm in, so I get it. I relate. Fuck that guy who won't play TF2.
That's me. That's me when like Ben Saint is making gummy worms. I'm like, no gummy worms.
Okay,
vapors. Give us the vapors. The champions. I want the champions. Give me more Beastcapades. I need the vapors. Stop. No more gummy worms. I can't read gummy worms.
I'll never make another gummy again. I can't get the IMO.
I used to have contempt for Beastcapades because Ben was doing it while he was holding off on making Vapors 3, and I wanted Vapors 3. Wow, glad I finally got that off my chest.
It feels good, doesn't it?
And then Vapors 3 came out, and you were like, boy, he should have done Beastcapades.
It's like, ooh, jeez, man.
Oh, God.
Showed you, huh?
Then Beastcapades came out. I was like, damn,
grass is always greener. Worms. That's what I learned.
I've been I stopped working on my normal stuff first because I wanted to do the. It took me a few days to edit the Ulalilia book reading.
Is that the secret project? By the way?
That is not the secret project.
Okay, I was working
on it. No, that was like a thing I decided to do kind of randomly, and was like, I should just bang this out while I still have enthusiasm for the idea, and I did.
I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, and then like as soon like the day I published that, the stock market shit started happening, and I've been occupied. I was occupied with that for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Curious.
So this week it's back to the secret prod. Oh, the day that Ben Saint reads Legend of the 10 Elemental Masters, GameStop goes to the moon and Dogecoin explodes. Coincidence?
Wonder what.
Correlation does equal causation.
Ben Saint Stein? Hey, wait, hold on. Wait a second there.
Secret project,
right.
More like secret project.
Secret cabal.
Yeah.
Is the secret project terrorizing some children to extract their adrenochrome, perhaps? I don't know.
Are you gonna use your fucking laser, your Jewish laser to start forest fires in California?
Jewish moon laser.
Ben couldn't keep the weight off with keto, so he's going to try adrenochrome.
So it takes it out of the kids.
Yeah. He's gonna take the keto out of the kids.
Is the Jewish space laser Was the Jewish space laser on the moon, or was it just like on a satellite in space? Because I remember that the idea guys terrorized Chris Chan with a moon, specifically a moon laser, was going to destroy Quickville. So I think it has to be the same laser, right?
It's the space colony.
Different lasers.
I don't know what the idea guys came up with, but recently there was a story about a congresswoman, insane lady, QAnon,
Marjorie Taylor,
Marjorie.
Yeah,
Green?
that's what I was referring to.
Who thinks that the fires in California, the big fires that swept all over the place, were started by Jewish-funded space lasers.
Oh my God.
And she heavily implies that without actually saying I mean, it's interesting that it was like these Jewish companies that just funded it. Like it's all like really stupid.
I mean, I've seen old footage of her like talking about how she just is a Q believer and stuff. Like, so yeah, of course she would think that.
I'm a Q believer.
A Q believer, more like a QT. Am I right?
A QT believer.
Yeah.
No, I'm fighting with you. Fuck that bitch.
She's. You know what? What would we do without? Once you
get to know her,
it would be undemocratic to not. It would be undemocratic to not have some Q representation in our houses of Congress.
Damn, motherfuckers still be Q. Didn't the date pass where like they were gonna gun down the Democrats?
Dude, when people say
I don't think she's publicly pro Q anymore, but she was for a long time, like before she was elected.
When people like say a date that something bad is going to happen, and they rally around that date, as soon as the date passes, they just say, "Oh well, it'll happen eventually. Here's a new date." Like that, it's always how they think.
It's either they reinterpret the date or. I mean, in the case of Q, the answer is like, oh, the thing didn't happen on the date that it, like, the mass arrest didn't take place and they're supposed to. Shit, that just means the Jewish cabal and the deep state are even more powerful than we thought. They're even more of a threat, and they were able to prevent it. Jesus like, it literally just strengthens their resolve that, like, the enemy is even stronger than they thought.
It's in the slogan. To never stop believing.
To never, like, even,
trust the plan until it doesn't happen, and then fucking trust the plan until it doesn't work, and then form a private militia and take matters into your own hands.
It's so annoying, because imagine, like, whoever was behind the Q posts originally, if they came out in the way that they release information, and they said, sorry guys, Q has been a fake joke this whole time, it's not actually real, I've been lying to you. Nobody wouldn't then believe that post. They would believe what they heard before.
Well, yeah, that's
that it was all real. But as soon as the person comes clean, they won't believe it because now they're into this stupid idea. They're too far
honestly, okay, I don't understand the Q business model. Like, what exactly does Q get out of being Q?
Maybe it's,
you know what I mean?
It's cool.
I don't know.
That's one.
That's a lot of.
It's cool.
Huh. That's a lot of deep state questions you're asking there, Ben.
Yeah, curious.
I mean,
are they making money off it somehow?
I don't know. I feel like I never really thought about it, but I could imagine that the person who is Q, whoever they are,
I'm Spartacus.
Or even if it's one or multiple people, it could just be they are as insane as the people who follow them and just actually believe it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because it's like some fucking palm reader shit. Like all the Q drops are cryptic to the point. They're like deliberately cryptic to the point that anyone could read whatever they want into them. It feels like it's like someone posted in a Discord the other day a link to a article by a game designer about how Q is basically an ARG designed without any of like the safeguards that are meant to like prevent it from like
new dead
going
drop.
Too far.
It's at the Capitol.
Like when you're building an ARG, you have to design it in such a way that like someone who stumbles upon it like won't think it's real. Like if the ARG is a murder mystery, you have to make it so that people won't think that like an actual murder happened. If they find it divorced from context, and Q is like an ARG without. I
think that was a joke on a joke on Chapel Trap House where it's like it's an ARG for boomers.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah, this article explained, like, here's all the same ways in which, it engages people. You know, there's like the community aspect of it. It's like they give you clues, and then everyone is meant to like work collectively on like deciphering what it means. And the right answer to whatever a Q drop means is just whatever the community collectively decides is like the most popular or most compelling interpretation. Like literally, the right answer is just whatever everyone likes the most, and that becomes the truth.
Damn,
it's funny.
That is kind of big.
There's this podcast I watch or listen to rather. It's they're called the Argonauts, and they like every couple of weeks they talk about like an ARG or whatever, and just kind of like dissect it and what like happened during the course of it, and it's really cool. It's a really cool idea for a podcast. Yeah,
that sounds interesting. Yeah,
that's really all I had to say. I like them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna make a point.
Well, the point is that ARGs are cool.
I always wanted to make an ARG.
That's good.
But now I'm old.
And it's
late.
COVID time, so you can't really do a lot of the cool stuff ARGs do.
All right, here's an idea for an ARG. Yeah. All right, so you give me money,
and then trust the plan,
and then maybe I'll tell you where to go.
That's it. Yeah.
You give me money.
I mean,
I guess get a copy of Villainverse. Boom, ARG right there.
Put like secret messages in the paneling of Villainverse, like that Sword Quest ARG.
I should say now that everyone should buy Villainverse Book 2 because I am in it.
Oh yeah, Ben.
Are you?
Ben,
I haven't read mine yet.
It might. Yeah. Yours would have Ben in it, Tectonic. Which reminds me, Ben, you gotta pay that invoice. You didn't pay the invoice yet.
Owned.
Have I not paid the? Sorry. Okay, I'll pay the invoice.
Wait,
Cheesy. I'm sorry.
Do you take Dogecoin?
I sent money to your Kickstarter, and I got that drawing. Was I supposed to get the digital versions of the books that were out at the time?
Oh shit! Did I not give you the link? Hold up, I'll give you the link.
I don't think
again.
so.
Let's see if I still have the link because I've been clearing out my Google Drive.
Wait, when did you have a Kickstarter?
No, it was a
GoFundMe for a computer.
Yeah.
Oh right.
I was like,
I didn't pledge to that. Lol.
I think I pledged, but I don't think I had.
Wait, didn't you give me like?
Drawing.
Didn't you give me $20?
Who, me?
Yeah, didn't you for that?
I shouldn't have. You didn't deserve it.
What? It's cool.
I want it back.
You know what?
I need to reinvest.
Take me out of the book. Take me out of the book and give me that $20.
Take me out. Don't put me in the book. Take me out.
All readers of Villainverse, grab your whiteout, find Ben Saint, and just go over them. Just go over them like they did for one of my friends in the high school yearbook.
And then just put your own name there. And then that's the life hack to becoming a cheesy patron without paying me.
It's that easy, folks.
Send Ben Ben Saint cut out of the book put it in an envelope, send it in the mail, and that's like a coupon. If you've defaced me.
Send it in the mail, wait a couple of weeks,
really.
you'll get a gun, and then you'll know what to do with that. Then you become the real villain.
Trust the plan.
Trust the plan. Trust the plan.
There you go. Give. It's just a Google Drive with all the at the time was just up to chapter 3. I mean, we're up to chapter 4 now. Maybe I should just give you chapter 4 for free. Maybe I don't know.
Eleazar, make sure to put that link in the show notes. By the way.
Yeah, put that link. Yeah, everyone can read Villainverse free. I don't care. I don't care. I just want more people to read Villainverse. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Is that too much to ask?
That's too much to ask. That's too much to ask to be popular and people to break the boundaries of my privacy. That's all I want.
True.
Yes, it's too much.
Damn, that's some shit. Anyway, what are y'all up to? What are y'all up to nowadays?
Okay.
Just getting mad on Twitter.
Base.
These days it's about like Wall Street hacks and MSM cronies being like, ooh, Russian bots and white nationalists are buying a GameStop. That's my issue du jour.
Every time. It's always the same thing every time.
Every time.
Russians
are
Nazis.
Yeah. You've seen those articles getting posted around,
yeah,
right?
I have.
That like this is the fucking GameStop short squeeze is just Gamergate too for some reason.
Because it all leads back to Gamergate.
There was that one article where this one lady was talking about how there's a couple of people out there who have anti-Semitism beliefs towards like Wall Street. Like they think they're hitting the Jews where it
They
hurts.
sure do.
Yeah,
They sure are.
and
I
it's
don't
I
disbelieve that, but
yeah.
It's literally the same thing as when Van Jones on CNN, when people were calling Bloomberg an oligarch, and Van Jones was like, "Oh, that's anti-Semitic. That's an anti-Semitic slur."
is that the guy that looks like an Ace Attorney character?
No, that's not Cowman.
Okay.
No. Van Jones is like a normal-looking guy, but whatever. He's just some talking head.
Yeah.
But the point was don't like, if you don't like how rich this guy is, and you say so, that's anti-Semitic because he's a Jew. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, and not to like let anti-Semites off the hook or anything, but like that's the kind of stupid thing that an anti-Semite will point to and be like, "Oh, this is what I'm talking about. You can't criticize the Jews anymore because they control the media."
You can't keep
like,
getting away
just
with
like
it.
it's falling into it's just falling into like a very obvious and stupid trap that doesn't make any sense. And it makes me really fucking mad.
I have to wonder then, like, the people who think that the rich are the Jews, like, equal, and they're like fucking over the rich, do they think that ultimately they should just have the riches themselves? They just want to be up there, and they just
it's that
like but they're not, but they wouldn't be Jewish, so it would be okay.
I mean, it's that logic that most fascist beliefs have, where it's like the enemy has to be weak, but they also have to be incredibly strong at the same time, you know? Because like when they talk about the Jews, like when they talk about the Jews and they describe it, they're like they themselves are proclaiming themselves to be the superior race. But when they talk about the Jews, they keep talking about how the Jews outsmart them, and it's kind of like, well, then isn't the Jews like better than your race then? By that logic?
To them it's all about tribalism. So it's like, if the Jews control everything, that's bad because they're not me. And my tribe should control everything. And that would be better.
My tribe, by the way,
includes me.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Base.
Ow.
Don't hurt yourself.
That's what it's about. It's just the generalized us versus them mentality.
Mm-hmm.
How did I even get on this shit?
No, I was
how you were doing.
Bloomberg.
There was something funny I like noticed though. I remember I was looking at that article. I mean, specifically the article wasn't saying that they were all anti-Semites, but there is like a subsection of the people who are investing in these stocks who
I mean, there's a subsection of any group.
I'm not like
thinks
fucking
that Jews control Wall Street.
I'm not like fucking saying
sure,
I'm saying like she's saying she's not proclaiming that it's all of them are anti-Semites. She said there's a subsection of them, and then like there's people in the comments who react saying like, oh, they're not all anti-Semites, blah, blah, blah. And then right after, under them, you see people commenting, oh, well, are you sure it's not the Jews controlling everything? And then they post, like, the general poll charts with the, like, weird how all these studios are run by Jews, huh? And it's like, what does that got to do with anything?
Big if true.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sure.
It's just funny. I don't know. I used to just fight with everybody.
It's weird. It's weird how you see people. It's weird how you see people like claiming that like anti-Semitism isn't real, like right alongside other people who are just unironically like, actually Jews do control.
I mean, if you
the
think
media
about
and
it.
everything and should be destroyed. They'll do it in like. Yeah, but like Group A will just like pretend that Group B either is just joking or that like they're just trolling or they're just such a small minority that they don't count.
Or they just don't take the 2 seconds to kind of scroll down and see that, oh shit, there are people like that.
It's sort of like a no true Scotsman thing. Like, if anyone does espouse such a viewpoint, it's like, well, they're an extremist and no one takes them seriously, right? It's not like a real opinion that a real person has. You know, that's some crazy talk, you know.
I guess the most annoying thing for me is that, like, not everybody who holds those views holds them strongly enough to know where the logical, like, conclusion would be. So if somebody says, oh, you want the Jews to die or whatever, they may not really have thought about that. They just think the Jews control everything. Because they've heard that and they just think it's true.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that they're in league with people who do want the Jews to be killed. And then they defend themselves like, I like Jews. I know Jews. I don't want the Jews to die. That's stupid. You're making stuff up. And they just don't understand where their position would lead them logically.
I'm sure there's some
just
term
pisses
for
me
that.
off because it's hard to talk to those sort of people. They haven't thought about what they actually believe.
It's a lot of very surface level like answers, you know.
I mean, if you lack all historical context, I mean, it's not like every party member in, you know, Germany in the 1940s or whatever was like, yes, I personally would like to execute people of the Hebrew race. Like, they weren't all like that. Most of them were just like, yeah, you know, this is probably best for our
Swing
economy
Kids.
or whatever.
Swing Kids?
Huh?
Ever watch that movie?
I don't know.
Swing
I guess
Kids.
I'm the only one who's seen it then.
What is that?
It's about
What?
these group of
No.
teenagers in Nazi Germany who like swing music, but it's like band or something.
Cool.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because they all get caught
Oh.
at like I'm spoiling Swing Kids. They all get
That
one of them gets beat in the street and killed, and the rest like get caught by during like some sort of like underground dance or something, and then they get drafted into the military and presumably die.
that
So this
sounds
is
familiar.
like, it's like Footloose, but it's like Nazi Footloose
Kinda
with
is,
a sad
yeah.
end.
If Kevin Bacon was there,
Yeah.
things would have been different.
if Kevin Bacon.
I've never actually seen Footloose. I've
I've
know
seen
it's
that
about.
scene in Hot Rod that is a parody of Footloose.
I saw Kevin Bacon die in the first Friday the 13th.
He's in that?
He is, yeah.
I
he is
think
in
that's
Oh,
probably
shit.
what happened. It's that episode of Avatar where Aang gets all the Fire Nation kids to have the dance
Yeah.
party. This is what
Yeah, I've
happens
seen that one, so I've
after,
pretty much
after
seen
Aang
Footloose.
leaves. Yeah. After he left, things really went to shit.
Aang, you fucked them. You fucked them, Aang.
Didn't you think about your actions, Aang? No.
No.
You.
Well, so deep.
Speaking.
Sad, tragic.
Speaking of fire, I just finished reading the manga Fire Punch. Have you guys heard of that manga?
Is that like Fire Force?
No.
It was written by the guy who wrote Chainsaw Man.
Was that before or
It was
after Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, it was right before Chainsaw
Okay.
Man,
Any good?
and it was good, but it felt very like there wasn't like a concrete like goal it was heading to. It was kind of like making stuff up as it went along.
Yeah.
And which isn't necessarily like a bad thing, but like I guess the problem with that is like I mean, okay, so for example, when you read like One Piece, like, you know, since chapter 1, you know what the goal is. You know, it's like, oh, become king of the pirates. So that becomes kind of like a rope for the story. You know, even though One Piece could like fluctuate in quality, you're still kind of like determined to see it to the end. You know.
Yeah.
So that like incentivizes you. And then the problem with like manga that like doesn't have a concrete goal is that even like the slightest dip in quality is kind of a big risk, right? So because it's kind of like, well, I don't know where this is heading, so I don't really want to waste my time, you know. And Fire Punch, well, at least Fire Punch is like consistently good, but it really does feel like this guy is like making it up as he went along. And what people tell me is that Chainsaw Man has more of a concrete goal, and I guess that's why it lasted longer than Fire Punch. I don't want to tell you too much about Fire Punch, but there is a lot of punching that with fire, so you know, it doesn't lie.
So like
It's a
Fairy
fucking-
Tale.
Yeah. Is there fairy tales in Fairy Tale?
There's feet.
No, Fairy Tale, the main guy in Fairy Tale is he uses fire and he punches.
Oh. The base.
Oh.
Oh. God, there's this there's like this
no.
5-hour long video on YouTube called A Fairy Tale Retrospective.
No.
And like I played that in the background. I was like cleaning my room to move out because I just needed some bullshit. And it's not even a retrospective. He's just like reading the entirety of like the Wikipedia articles for like Fairy Tale.
You know?
This isn't a retrospective. You're just fucking just describing what happens in
I
Fairy
think-
Tale. Now I know everything that happens in Fairy Tale and I hate it.
When you
Yeah, it
know
sucks.
slightly like more than the surface level of a subject, a lot of YouTube videos talking about something start to become a lot more like Wikipedia rereads. Like
I've always felt
Yeah,
that.
I
It's
hate
so
it.
much
Yeah.
of like just basic information.
Uh,
I was looking on like Minecraft, like I saw one video which is like which is the best way to dig to find diamonds, the most efficient way, and I was like, I kind of want to know. So I clicked on it, and it was basically just a bunch
Turns
of
out.
boring, uninteresting, like if you've never played Minecraft before, you will learn something. But since I know a little already,
It's like a
it was so devoid of anything actually
Yeah.
useful, and I cried and I shit myself because it was such a shit video. It was
yeah.
bad, and I liked and subscribed.
I kind of had a feeling similar to watching yeah, y'all know Emp Lemon, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
More or less.
I've been like slowly phasing out of not being an Emp Lemon fan, really. But like he made a video
Because you made that
talking
Trump
ab-
joke, right?
What was that?
Because you made that Trump joke.
Yeah, that. Yeah, like he deliberately put like Trump propaganda in one of his videos. But also,
I that was like vague enough that I couldn't really understand the. It sort of seemed like a Trump was robbed thing, but it. I
The
don't
thing
know.
I
is
didn't
that
really
he-
see it like
he-
that,
he
but I could
dropped
see
the
how
video-
you would.
It was
he dropped the
it
video.
was vague enough
couple
that
days
if he
before
said
the-
like
yeah.
nah, I was just referencing current events in an ironic way, I could be like, yeah, I guess maybe.
I mean, he was referring
Yeah.
to specifically as like, oh, Trump is a necessity, you know, and it's like,
Wait, Trump? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different. Joke.
I'll repost the clip.
Sure.
But that being
Sure.
said, he dropped a video talking about like villains and whatnot, and it just basically like it just felt like he was reading like TV trope articles. It didn't feel like he was really like
Yeah.
doing an analysis on villains. God,
The
I hate
thumbnail
it. What was that?
for that video. The thumbnail for that video makes me mad. But please finish your thought.
That's
and then I'll
what
explain
that's
why.
that's what most of the gun videos from Ahoy feel like. It's just him like saying which guns were in which video games and just sort of like reading from a list. I mean, there's probably other better examples, but that's the one that jumps to mind that is the most like this guy literally just went on Wikipedia and wrote a list and like wrote it in like prose format and then read it. Would put video game footage over it,
Oh,
and it's just Wikipedia, but in video form.
What was that guy that was like making cool videos, and Ben, you disliked him because he made like one about the gorillas, which is so basic and surface level, but people loved it because it was a
Captain
nicely
Christian.
produced video.
Oh, yeah, was it Captain Christian?
Yeah,
I don't even remember that video, but I remember what you're talking about and how Captain Christian is an idiot.
Yeah,
it's. I mean, this sympathy. I remember seeing this. And I'm like, oh yeah, Zuko. Yes,
he
this is
responded
very.
to my tweet. He responded to my tweet being salty that I said he sucked.
Wait, who, Captain Christian?
What a pussy. Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to that guy? He just dropped off the face of the earth.
Well, good.
People,
Captain
I guess,
Christian
got
is
tired
weird.
of like his first video was about a
The
sort of-
Superman Fleischer cartoon.
Superman. I'd never heard or seen of that, so
Yeah,
that
it
was
was cool.
interesting. But then everything after that was like, oh, I've heard of this. Oh, I've heard of that. Okay. Do you have anything new? Do you have anything like good?
Kinda-
You didn't really.
It kind of reminds me on I don't know if you heard this podcast, but it's called the PCP, and I remember a member on that podcast.
That's
I
right.
remember a member on that podcast said, I can't remember who it was, probably Digi. She
Is
said
this
something
a bit?
about
Do you
like
actually not know? Or...
no, this isn't a bit, but this is
Okay.
like something that they said that I do agree with a lot about. Like a lot of times, Captain Christian's videos and sometimes other people's videos, sometimes Super Eye Patch Wolf's videos are like this, where it's basically like the thesis statement is like, "Oh, this good."
Yep.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, tons of videos are like
And there's
that.
nothing
Oh,
really
yeah.
wrong with that.
I saw
Like I've done
Is
that
that-
before.
I saw one.
There's nothing wrong with that because, like, you know, sometimes you like to be reassured. Yeah, the thing you like is good, or sometimes you want to be sold on something. You know.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I guess it's like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's the highfalutin fancy pants sort of attitude about how cool
Yeah,
the video
it
is,
can
even
get
though there's
tiring.
nothing to it.
Especially,
Yeah.
I think part of it comes from like people real like when Captain Christian was making videos, people were super into him. I mean, me included too, because like his editing was really good. So
Yeah, like the first couple ones, I thought they were pretty cool, and then I guess it was the Gorillas ones. I was like, this video didn't say anything, and like it wouldn't bother me, except that like I had liked the
Yeah.
previous ones. You know,
It-
What were you saying?
No. That's pretty much what I think happened with me was that like all of his videos are sort of the same thing, where it's like X thing good with really good editing, and here's why. And there's nothing really wrong with that, but I think there's a sort of like he got so much praise for it. I think maybe there's part of
it's not like he's the only one.
No.
Nah.
It's not like he's the only one who makes videos that are just
a whole
X
genre.
good.
Yeah.
He just sort of came out of nowhere, and it seemed like, oh, this guy like planned out his YouTube career, and it's like, wow, this is so like all of the thumbnails are like color coded, and it's all very, very well considered. But when you really look at it, it's nothing special, and you would completely forget it and never watch him ever again. And I think people like that
And that's what
have
happened.
just sort of lost relevancy lately. I mean, I have not seen videos like that for a long time.
I mean, there was.
I guess they're still
there was a
around,
bubble.
getting
There was
recommended.
definitely a video. There was definitely a video essay bubble that was like Captain Christian sort of
Nerd
was
Writer.
around like right when it was peaking.
Christian.
Yeah, I mean, Nerd Writer was maybe like sort of the like front man of it for a minute there, and that was when Nerd Writer was peaking. That's when Captain Christian showed up, and everyone loved his shit. And I think it has deflated. It hasn't like fully popped. Like people still make video essays, but I think it's deflated a bit. That particular style.
Wasn't there like a brief period of time where like every frame of painting was still uploading videos?
Hi, my name's Tony.
And Captain Christian was
Yeah,
like,
this was the heyday of every frame of painting too. It was around the same time.
This specific era where all these video essays are coming out and people were like just enjoying them all, but then in retrospect, a lot of them didn't really say that much.
I mean, every frame of painting holds up.
Yeah, I
pretty
still
well.
watch
I
his
remember
Buster
there
Keaton
was like a
video.
copycat guy.
Well, every frame of painting has a really solid like technical analysis. That like your layman
works for
viewer
Criterion, doesn't
wouldn't
he?
be able to.
I don't
explain.
want to like shit on this person, but I always saw them. What are they called?
TectonicImprov.
Now You See It. I always saw them as like an every frame of painting ripoff that was just not quite as good.
I've seen their videos
and I can't really
around.
remember any
I'm
of their
trying
videos.
Wait, I'm trying to remember now.
It's a channel called Now You See It, and it's like
No, I don't.
talking about movies and
okay.
in the same sort of fashion of like, look at this camera move or whatever. But it was just not as good, and I don't know. There was a lot of those as well. If something's popular, people will copy it.
You know what channel I'm really digging recently is Accented Cinema. You guys heard of this channel?
No.
Nope.
They're a Chinese guy who like analyzes like not just like Chinese movies, but he talks about a wide like range of stuff, right? And I think he said why he did it. He made a video called "Why I Don't Like Shin Godzilla," and I mean I love Shin Godzilla, but I think his like it's very I like it when I do like hearing like when people have the opposite, like why they don't like the things I like, you know, as long as they're like not
You see, I just get
as they're
mad
being reasonable.
because
Yeah,
they're
this channel's
usually
like-
mad too.
Yeah, this channel is really good. They have one called "How to Film a Good Sword Fight," which I think is very interesting, and it says a lot of things that they didn't think about. And they have one on Pulgasari. You guys ever heard of Pulgasari?
Yeah, he has like a 4chan board, right?
Wait, what was
He
that?
has like a 4chan board devoted to discussion about him, right?
Maybe, I don't know. No, Pulgasari is the North Korean kaiju movie.
No, wait, they got one of those?
Oh yeah. Oh, you can watch it all. You can watch it all on YouTube. Actually, if you want to hear an analysis on it, I made a podcast about it. But that being said, what makes Pulgasari so infamous is that the director was like kidnapped from South Korea and forced to make the movie.
Isn't
Whoa.
Right? But the movie's like very interesting because it's I watched it and it's actually a pretty decent like kaiju movie, but also it could be interpreted as like an anti-North Korean film or like kind of like trying to send a message to the North Korean almost.
when you like read between the lines,
you know,
in a way?
yeah, like if you read, yeah, hold up, I'll you can watch the entirety of the movie on YouTube.
I'm looking at Accented Cinema's videos. I'm scrolling down. I see Minecraft Enslave the Populace. And I was like, oh, what? cool, interesting. Oh, it's April Fools. So this channel sucks.
I hate it.
Wow,
I hate it
okay,
when the April Fool is that thing that is cool isn't real.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
always
worst
better when
thing
it's
to do.
like thing that is cool but stupid is real.
Wait. No, Scented Cinema is good. You haven't seen it. Y'all fuck
No,
you
no,
guys.
I'm fucking around.
Okay, yeah, here's the podcast where we talk about Pulgasari. Check out the sick thumbnail.
Is that
I honestly,
Thanos?
Cheesy, I gotta say I love this thumbnail idea where it's just picture from the movie with gun.
Yeah, I do that every time I do a podcast about any movie. It's always like, oh yeah, it's something from the movie with a gun. I did it with my Dragon Quest Your Story podcast. It's just so funny to me. I'm pretty sure this might backfire me in some way. Like YouTube's gonna be like, oh, if you have a gun in the thumbnail, we're gonna restrict your video or something. Unless they
will just
already
kill
do
you.
that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I had one of my videos recently, like automatically manually set as made for kids because I wasn't swearing in it or something, so that I couldn't make money off of it anymore. Like
video.
they sent me an email saying we've reviewed your video. Like this hadn't been flagged or anything. It was just like suddenly we've reviewed this video and we've just determined that it is made for kids. So now it is made for kids.
Oh, thanks
Damn.
YouTube.
That's
Which I mean, it was one of my old pony videos, so I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, I can see why. But like, I don't like that they can just flip a switch to do that.
Yeah, that is annoying.
It is incredibly annoying. I wish there was humans in between where you could talk to about this shit, but nope.
Nope.
Humans cost money, and we don't want to spend that.
Is Cheesy in a fantasy world right now?
It's one of my roommates is probably playing the little piano and the
Playing
little
melodica? That's funny.
It's fucking.
Tell him
it's
to keep
interesting.
going.
More than half of the roommates here play an instrument.
You could have like a little band.
I could. I'll be the lyricist. I know how to
The
write
hype
lyrics.
man.
I'm pretty good at it. Yeah, I could be that.
I went
can
to
make music videos.
I went to a concert once. Remember concerts, guys? Anyway,
No.
where the
No.
welcome
I'm back
Ben.
by the way. And by Tectonic, that thing you said about April Fools, I remember you said the same thing in your
Yes,
RPG
yes.
video about the April Fools better when the thing is real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Just had to
I'm glad
acknowledge
someone
that.
did.
Yeah.
But it's
I've
true
never
though.
watched
What are
a
you saying,
single
Tectonic?
video.
You were
There
saying
was
something,
I went to
Tectonic.
this concert once where it was like a dual like a dual performance or whatever. Where it's like two headlining acts. One goes after the other, and me and my sister, we really only wanted to see the second act, but we went to the opening one anyway because it's like whatever. And they weren't great. It wasn't really like it was kind of like boomer-ish music, but they had like a hype man for some of their songs. It was just this like lanky black dude with like a fedora and like a black suit, and he's just kind of like walking around the stage like getting everyone super excited, and it was confuddling me. I had no idea like what the point of him was, because like the music it was just like rock music. So I feel like, do you really need a hype man like that? And is that all he does? And it was all he did. He was like part of the touring band. So strange.
That is incredibly strange.
It's very vivid in my mind. I don't remember the songs. I remember the hype man.
One time I remember there was this girl I had a crush on, and one of those artists that we both like was in town, and I asked him like, "Hey, are you going to this concert?" And she's like, maybe." And then I'm like, "Well, it'd be cool to see you there. Am I right?" And then like the day of the concert, she DM'd me saying like, "Hey, you're still going to that concert?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Okay, cool. Me and my boyfriend are going too."
Ooh!
And I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, awesome."
It's like,
And then
I have COVID, so I can't go.
This is like 3 years before.
I have a
COVID.
novel strain of the coronavirus.
Oh, sorry. But no.
I have that weird lung thing from vaping.
I have
and
looks
so-
at year Ebola.
Remember that?
So anyway, I show up to the venue early because it had a bar, and I decided to get stupid drunk because I did not want to meet her boyfriend sober. And it was great, actually. And after that, I realized, whoa, I love going to shows super drunk. So now I'm super drunk at every show.
I usually get like a drink,
Nice.
but I don't get like
Days.
plastered.
I love getting super drunk.
Getting plastered in like a public bar
It's
or
the
club
only
or
way to
something is,
feel
like, scary.
you're not gonna.
It's okay.
It's strange. The only way to
the
feel like
last-
you're not embarrassing yourself is to be a little drunk.
So you
It's
don't
actually
carry
more
it.
It's
likely to be
okay.
embarrassing.
Makes the last time I got drunk in like a public bar, I ended up like it was when I lost my wallet, and I kept asking the bartender where my wallet was, and I heckled a fucking like stand up comedian guy, and got told to shut up by the management.
Yeah.
And then I went back I've told this before, but when I went back and asked the bartender, like, hey, did you find me? He's like, you asked me this like 40 times yesterday. No, I don't have your
Did you
wallet.
talk about this on
He
the PCP?
glared at me, and it was like the worst
It
feeling.
sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
was
remember
like
this one.
Oh, okay.
this was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, because this was pre-COVID. But yeah, that was the last
There
time
was-
I got drunk at a
Oh
bar.
yeah.
and I felt so
Yeah.
terrible about it. It was traumatizing.
There was this one time I
very
dropped.
sad.
Suddenly realized
so,
that
you
you
know.
were known as an annoyance
Yeah.
when you didn't
Ben
think so.
saying
Yeah,
annoying.
the fact that I was annoying enough that this guy who works at a bar where people go to get drunk, that I stood out in his mind as being like particularly obnoxious.
He still
I was
tells
like,
stories
"Ooh,
about you
no.
to this day too.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. I think though that it was a bad influence because I was with that weird girl, and I think that she was the one who started heckling, and I think
Oh,
I just
yeah.
kind of followed her lead.
No,
I think
it
that's
wasn't
why
my fault. It was the
that's why I
girl's fault.
heckling.
I didn't do anything. I'm innocent.
It was all the woman. It's
That was
always
a
a
wo-
woman's fault. She ate the apple. She ate the apple first. She was from. She
you're-
stole my rib and then she ate
you
the
were
apple.
Adam, she was Eve.
And that's why mankind is in a fallen state.
God, the problem is that we're raised by our mothers. That's the
Bitch.
problem.
One time at a show, I think this was probably the last concert I went to. I went to see like Caro Bonito in Boston or
Nice.
whatever, and I was
Pretty
getting
good.
some cash out of the ATM, and I noticed that there was an ID on the ground. I was like, oh my god, someone dropped their ID. I should probably go report this or something. I pick it up. It's fucking my ID. I dropped my ID on the ground somehow. I was like,
What if you didn't realize that you?
well, thank God.
What venue was it at in Boston? Do you remember?
It was oh shit. It was somewhere I'd been.
Was it the Middle East?
No, it wasn't
No, it
the
was
Middle
Boston.
East. It was. It wasn't the
Shut up.
Paradise Rock. Oh, maybe it was the Paradise Rock Club or something like that.
Oh, I never.
No, it
been there.
was-
Okay.
I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it was the Paradise Rock Club.
What if you went to
Alright, fair
go?
enough.
You didn't realize it was your ID, so you went to go give it to them, and they looked at the ID, and then they looked at you, and they're like, "Is this a fucking joke?"
The idea was kind of old,
Damn,
so I don't know if I looked like the picture. I had
I
short
look
hair.
like
then.
Mike.
Actually,
Yeah,
I probably.
I look like Minecraft Steve in my fucking ID. God, my head is so square.
That's fucking cool as shit.
Man, I mean, I don't like it. My younger cousin would bully me. My Zoomer cousin would be like, "Shut up, Minecraft Steve," when they looked at me.
Minecraft Steve. No,
No,
shut
I'm
up.
not Minecraft Steve, please, no.
Why don't you go mine diamonds, Minecraft Steve?
I never played Minecraft. I don't understand what you Zoomers are saying to me.
I'm Hero Brian. I am not Minecraft
Oh
Steve.
God, damn! I was
It's been a little while since we did a PCP Minecraft. It's probably
about
been
to
about 2
say,
weeks.
hasn't it been like? Is 2 weeks a little while? Oh man, maybe I guess internet time.
We've been trying to do it more regularly,
Well,
I
that's-
guess.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Did you?
Did I tell you that I spent a while off stream just like mining marble? There's like 4 chests full of marble
Shit.
now. And
What can you do with marble? I haven't played
well,
Minecraft since like
we're building Gibbs Abbey.
Days.
2012 or something.
Also, hey, okay, so we've been I don't know if this is the time to talk about it, but like maybe those abbeys should have been made with like marble facades instead of full marble blocks.
What do you mean, facade? Is that a thing?
I mean, I mean, I think one of the mods lets you make like you can make not a full block, but just like a very thin sort of like less than half a block of that has like the brick marble texture on it. I think. I mean, it's too late now.
I mean, at the moment, I
years
need
too
like
late.
nether quartz shit.
Well, I mean, Marin made the machine that is just like generating infinite nether quartz.
Oh.
Marin pan.
Oh yeah. God, those mods are so fucking strange.
Oh, we still haven't. I mentioned this before. I still next time we play, I have a gift for you that will make Marin very angry.
Yeah, we should play soon.
I can't fucking wait. Yeah, we should. Yeah, for sure. And you should all go to the fucking PCP Minecraft Patreon, and so you can have infinite
Is that
nether
still
quartz.
run by Mage?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think Marin runs it.
Who dat?
Marin Pan is
Marin
one of the big time Minecraft gods is what they is.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Okay, this might
true.
be off topic, but did you see that like last week I clipped out my Pan Pizza rant from that one PCP episode, and I edited it right next to the Pan Pizza one. Yeah,
I saw.
And I finally uploaded it to my channel,
I saw that.
and like that got me like 6 new subscribers on the spot because of it.
Dude, sex.
I want to say, okay, one last thing about the PCP Minecraft server is I was doing the Top Killers like art stream day before yesterday, I think. And I was editing the Top Killers image, and the subject of Minecraft came up, and Marin Pan was in the chat, and someone was like, Marin Pan is the guy. Marin Pan's cool. He built he's building like the full scale New Los Angeles City, thing in Minecraft. And everyone was like, oh, whoa, that's really cool. Oh, well, that's really cool. And someone was like, but someone was like, oh, but it's you have to pay to get in the server. And I was like, I was a little, I don't know how to feel, because I was like, oh, that's good that like there's a cool thing in the PCP Minecraft server that someone might want to like pay money to get access to, but also like, oh, these RFCK heads are like they're cut off from the from the goods.
Pay up,
it's
bitch.
It's only $5 a month. It's only $5 a month, and Marin Pan's full scale recreation of Nlakakam is always growing. Downtown, I think, is basically done, and it looks fucking sick. Okay, I don't know. That was just an experience that happened, and made me lol. Fuck you. Fuck everyone that doesn't. That's not in the server.
It's a very cool server.
Give us money. Give us money.
It's pretty.
Give
It's
us
pretty
money. Cool. Give us money.
Unironically.
Yeah.
No, No, sometimes when I'm just like want to relax, I just pop in there and mine some quartz or whatever. And usually there's nobody in there. Usually most people only show up for the streams. But not always. Sometimes people are around. Okay,
base.
That's enough. That's all I have to say about that. Based.
Well, I guess one thing that I've noticed was interesting. I don't know how many of you guys follow Philosophy Tube.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was wondering
about
this was
this.
gonna come.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not like caught up, but yeah, sure.
She has Abigail from
Abigail.
Philosophy Tube made a coming out video, which is very cool, and like very classy in all aspects of the coming out.
Very classical Abby.
I have not watched.
How
the
did
video.
he do it better than
I have
me?
not watched the video yet.
Okay. Anyway, yes, great. We love to see it. We love to another PCP member transition. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're inspired by the PCP.
Yeah, they saw Dejini's Gibbs.
Did
and
anyone?
The Voo's transition.
Okay, I'm sure that probably nobody. I'm sure nobody else cares, and nor should they. But did anyone see Peter Coffin's reaction to it?
Yeah, it was very.
What did
No.
he say?
What did they say? You fucking
Okay.
bigot.
Sorry. I'm very
bigot.
sorry.
Yeah.
Peter Coffin said Peter Coffin's reaction to Abigail coming out and everyone being very supportive was to tweet like, when I came out as non-binary, a mainstream magazine ran a piece on how I was a male appropriating feminism.
Damn.
Like, just being salty.
I mean, that does suck.
Like,
so.
Okay, it does suck. It does suck. But like, why?
It's very
now?
sour.
Why
grapes
it's like,
of him.
oh, like it's like to bring it up
Of
right
them.
then. It's like it's just pure sour grapes, and it's really unfortunate. It made me pretty mad.
Yeah.
You know that Peter
I
Coffin
don't
used
like
to
it.
follow me on Twitter. Yeah, they did for a
Is
moment.
that so?
I followed
they
them
stop?
back, but then like the more ridiculous their tweets came out, I was like, okay, I think this is enough. I think I'm just gonna stick to your ex who has fat tits. Speaking of fat tits, Abigail Shapiro.
No, I don't like her. I don't like Punished Ash.
like-
She's annoying.
She is. Look, can I be a little misogynistic for a second?
Of course. No, by all means. No,
Can I be the
please,
cheesy
please.
misogynist for a minute here?
If I could just be ironic for a moment, Your Honor.
It's like she's not really she's not really that funny. Like not all. She's
really
got
not.
very little like banger tweets, to be honest, and she doesn't even.
It's
She
only
doesn't even show that
misogynist
many
to say
like.
she's not funny.
There's other.
If you say it's because of her boobs.
There's like other Twitter.
Yeah.
There's like other Twitter girls
Obviously.
with big boobs. who
Obviously, people follow her because she's got huge tits.
Wait,
she's
who-
not that funny. And
who-
honestly, I think her face is kind of gross. And I hate the
Okay,
way she does her
whoa,
lipstick.
slow
It,
down. Whoa,
it pisses
Ben.
me off.
She's
We
she's
said-
fuck
the
you.
she's like
No,
the
fuck
What are
red
we
you.
talking about? Are we talking about the lady who has the ginger
the
hair?
big
Yes.
titted Connie.
Yes.
I don't know who she is. Okay.
I
fine.
don't blame
Uh,
you.
but,
This much like how Peter Coffin was catty about the Philosophy Tube coming out. This conversation is very catty.
True.
I'm not being catty. I'm just saying
I'm
she's
being
not that
catty.
funny.
I'm being
People
a
follow
cat
her
boy.
for the way she looks, and I don't like the way she looks. So what's the appeal? There's
I'm
none.
being a
This
big
is-
cat boy right now. A big cat boy right now.
Fine.
that- All,
No,
all I'm
fuck
saying,
you.
all
No,
I'm saying
fuck
is
you.
that like I've seen other lefties, girls with big boobs who show more big boobs than Ashley does.
They're more
And I'm not-
praxis and funny.
That's
And
better,
also,
that's better
I
practice.
want to say, I'm not angry. I'm not jealous that punish Ash.
Freudian slip.
I'm not jealous that Ashley follows Michelle. All right, I'm not jealous. That's not why I'm saying this.
Wait, really?
Is it-
Does she?
Yeah, they follow each other.
Why?
Mutuals. I don't know.
Why?
Thirst trap.
Because Michelle
Okay.
also makes funny tweets, which are, I think, funnier.
I think they have the same. I do find Michelle funnier, even though Michelle is like my enemy. She's my nemesis. If the audience don't know what I'm talking about Michelle. Girl Nate,
thanks.
girl best guy, if you will, the best guy girl. That's
We should get Michelle on the show.
oh, we should.
I
mean,
we
guess
should.
so.
You
Yeah, we
say.
should. Me, yeah, because
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
Did-
totally.
Didn't
yeah.
you listen
You
to
should
the
get her
intro?
on the horn, Cheesy.
Didn't you listen to the intro? Me and Tectonic,
Yeah, I did.
you know,
Ah,
veteran members of the PCP. Come on.
I should have
show
never
now,
played
partner.
that game of blackjack. I regret everything that has happened since then.
We're kicking
Now,
we're
now
kicking
we're
you two
the
out.
guests.
We're gonna kick you two
It
out,
sucks.
and then we're gonna invite Gamers Tavern as a permanent member, and then the transition will be complete.
No.
All
There's
I'm
gonna be
asking,
some
No,
big
the
changes
worst
there.
all I'm
possible
asking
thing.
is to put. Look, if I'm a guest at the same time Michelle is, like that'd be a big fight, and that'd be entertaining.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah,
put me back
sure.
on the show.
and Ben there. Me and
Okay.
Ben could double T her. Could double
Shut
T
up.
her.
All I'm
no
saying,
homo.
all
No
I'm
homo.
saying, all I'm saying is look at her face and look at her lipstick and how her lipstick goes above her lips. It's so weird looking and it makes me mad. I hate it. I hate it.
Whoa.
Is that about Michelle?
Is this
or-
the? Is
No,
this,
it's about
Okay.
Ash.
Oh,
I hate
Yeah.
Ash's lipstick is bizarre looking.
the cheesy
It's gross.
misogynist and the bigot saint once again united
Shut
together.
the fuck up. I hate you. I hate everyone. Honestly, no. Unironically, whenever anyone tells me that I'm being misogynistic because I think a girl is ugly, fuck you. You are the misogynist. It should be okay to say that about anyone.
I just think it's funny.
I'm so fucking mad.
I'm not the
I hate all
misogynist.
of
You're
you.
the misogynist.
I hate everything.
I'm not the misogynist.
No,
you're
unironically, yes. Unironically, no, not me, you. No, not me,
Who's the real
you.
misogynist? I
Every
ask you?
single time.
I may be a misogynist, but at least I'm not a liar.
You are, though. You're both of those things.
I mean, in this instance, from what I've seen, like, she goes to great lengths to show off her attractiveness. So to critique her attractiveness is not, like, misogynistic. It's just, like...
Thank you.
It's part of what,
you know what?
like, her appeal, and if you don't agree with it, then... You know.
It's,
You know
it's
what? I
part
like
of
to
the
make
I
a-
said the
to
same.
get
I
you
said the same thing
indoctrinated.
about. I said the same thing about Merrick DeVille, and everyone got on my ass about it.
You know what?
I don't
You
know
know
who that
what?
is.
I like to state a formal apology to Ben Sade. I'm sorry I put you out on blast on Twitter.com.
I'll own you.
I uncancel Ben
own
Sade
you.
right now.
I'm
Thank you,
free.
Cheesy. Very
I'm like a genie. My gold handcuffs are breaking at the end of Aladdin.
I'm free now. I can be as much misogynist as I want to be.
Haha, just kidding. I'm even more misogynist. now.
let the bigotry commence.
it's the sickos guy.
Yeah, Ben Sade is the sicko on the window. Yeah.
Going sicko mode.
Oh god.
Haha, yes.
Okay, so anyway, I remember when we were talking about analysis videos earlier.
No.
So anyway, I just brought that up because I was gonna show my own analysis video coming soon.
Dogecoin plummeting. Plummeting.
Cheesy,
Guys,
Cheesy,
it
take
was
it
up
back
to-
right
it was
now.
Up to
We need-
4.
we need
It was up to
Dogecoin
4.
up.
It's going down. It's going down. It's
shit.
3.5.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
It's
Never
0.35.
mind.
Cancel his video. He's canceling- he's not releasing the
I'm
video.
canceling my analysis
0.57
video. I'm
again.
canceling it. No,
Oh god,
please.
it's dropping. 0.352. 0.35. Is it going to hit
Jesus, too
0.3?
late.
Will it go below
You've
0.35?
crashed.
This is not what I
Oh
want.
my god, this is it. Tom, get out. Tom, bail.
Get out of there, Tom!
Tom, no! Tom!
Doge,
I'm already
no!
dead. It explodes.
Damn.
I learned the real Doge's name. It's very cute. The Doge that the meme is based on's name is oh my god. Fuck, I can't. Kabosu.
That's a weird name.
It's Kabosu.
Oh my god,
Well,
fuck, that's a
it's
weird
Japanese. Kabosu, it's the name of like a citrus fruit,
Kabuto.
and the owner named it that because it had a round face, like a cut
That
open
is cute.
Kabosu or an
name.
orange.
I do love Cheeb.
I'm a big fan of
I-
cheems myself.
Hey, is this-
I think cheems is the best variant.
Is it a hot take that I think cheems is funnier than Doge?
If it is, then I stand by it. I think cheems is better.
I mean, I love Doge. Love Doge, but I think I prefer cheems.
Cheeb, yeah,
Just
Cheeb
objectively.
just looks cool. Like, let me show you a picture. Let me show you my favorite.
I know what cheems looks like.
No, let me show you my favorite
is-
Cheems picture.
When you see buff Doge and and
that's
like
good.
the little crying yellow dog, the
Yeah.
yellow dog is cheems.
look at this
Oh.
guy. He looks like an anime protagonist.
Yeah, Cheems is... They're both Shiba Inu,
Yeah.
though, aren't they?
It's not the same dog.
Yeah, but one's
They are.
cooler.
Cheems. Wait. Let me find the
I like the
original
way his
Cheems
legs
image.
are sitting.
Yeah, he has an anime protagonist stance.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
there's
has
the
something
meme
about him.
image, which is the meme image is like very similar to the actual picture, but like the actual picture is like funnier.
Yeah. The actual picture is really good.
Oh god.
Versus this is like the meme, which is like slightly distorted and like yellow. I guess it's pretty much the same,
that's
but like
not
a little
yellow.
warped.
It's just a squish
Um,
down.
that's natural.
I love his face so
Yeah.
much. He looks like he's thinking. He's having a big think.
He's just-
I-
he looks like he's a little annoyed
You know
about
what's
something.
the funniest thing about it, I think, is that he has no neck whatsoever.
Yeah.
His snout starts and his body begins.
Do you guys want to see one of my? I made like a. Like
his name is Baltzy.
I did one
His
of those
ears
like
are so small.
I did one of those like Cheem edits.
He has no ears
One time.
whatsoever.
No, Vulture, don't steal that shit. I've never seen
Oh,
Spider-Man
he's
Homecoming.
like got the same. He's got the same energy as like a seal that's squished his neck, like his head into his body, like a receding
Mm.
dog.
He's just like, big think. Having a big old think right now.
Wait. Sorry, but I like this, and I'm gonna fucking post it. Stop me.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
this Ben saying when you call him misogynist.
True.
Stop right there. Hold up. Hold up.
Fuck
I
you.
wanna Photoshop it with like glasses that make it purple so he matches Ben's like logo.
Cheems is funnier. I didn't realize it was a different dog even.
Yeah.
Oh, to be fair, you can't have Cheems
original
without
Doge.
Doge. So I think you gotta respect your elders.
Yeah.
They're all the same family.
Okay, I was reading an article. I read an article about, original Doge, aka Kabosu, and the article said that there's like another Shiba Inu who was also sometimes called Doge. And it's just some American guy's dog that wore a bandana, and like I'd never seen this other one before.
God, dogs with bandana are so
somewhere.
like top-notch aesthetics.
And like I feel like the article was like, yeah, both of these dogs became Doge, and I was like, who the fuck is that other one? Like this one did not stand the test of time.
Which one?
I'm looking. There's an article.
I'm going
There's a
meme
picture of them-
hunting.
Okay. I am going meme hunting. This is Doge was what the article was called. Yeah, okay, it was from The Verge. It was called the article was called "Wow, This Is Doge," and okay, this one. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I've never seen this. This looks terrible.
Never seen it before.
Yeah.
But the article like makes like this one is also Doge. I'm
Looks
no,
like
it's not.
a boomer mistake.
I used to hate this. I used to hate the Doge meme. I don't know. I honestly, I think I still hate the much wow. So whatever. Like,
Yeah, that part
that's
was never
dumb.
funny.
But the comeback was really good.
It was never that
What-
funny.
what do you
It
mean
was
the
I'm more
comeback?
into Gen
chuckle-worthy.
2 Doge than Gen 1 Doge. Gen 1 just had way too many like bugs.
Okay, I mean
Yeah.
the wow much amazing is like fine. I don't know, like it's
Kind of
okay.
normie.
It's well, sure. What's second edition Doge? Is it like Dogs v Cheems? Is that the revival?
You know, back in 2019 when Doge just started being popular again, it was more all encompassing. There's this one picture.
Now we're just posting memes. All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna move on.
Here's a free cheem emoji if anyone
For your
wants
travels.
Cool.
it. I just love how he looks. He looks so anime.
Someone's got to make Cheem coin, and then the cycle will close.
I would
Oh,
invest in
and-
a Cheem coin.
I would probably start doing Bitcoin if it was
If
called
someone
Cheem
made it
coin.
today, I probably would, because I feel like it would be destined to like be a serious Doge coin competitor.
Finally, a coin for me.
PCP heads, you know what to do.
Yeah. PCP assemble. Do your thing.
Aw.
Oh boy.
So
Sheebs
Okay.
Sheebs are pretty cute. I like Sheebs a lot.
Mhm.
I have been in my room all week because I got COVID. I didn't buy the
shit.
shirt, but I
Fuck.
actually got COVID-19 Esquire. And I work.
Wow.
I don't know exactly how I got it. I work at a middle school, so it could have been something to do with that. I'm not sure, but
Oh, those goddamn children.
yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like my symptoms were mostly mild. It just kind of never went away, and I still can't really taste things.
Fuck.
Oh
That
no.
sucks.
But since I've been
Bummer.
in my room all week, I've pretty much done like nothing but play video games. And
Yeah.
and one of the video games I've been playing was I picked up like Fire Emblem Echoes after not playing it for like 3 fucking years, and then I ended up beating it after so long, and now I'm in a huge Fire Emblem hole. I'm playing games, constant Fire Emblem. I wanted to do a video on the Sacred Stones, the one for the Game Boy Advance, because
Pog.
I really like that game, but I was feeling like almost like an imposter syndrome. God damn it. Fucking Among Us has ruined the word imposter, but I felt almost
you were feeling sus.
I was feeling a little sus. I was feeling a little sus while I was
a little sick. Feeling a little sus.
when I was working on it, because I was just like because I was talking about things I like in the game, but I was also feeling like almost inadequate in a way, because I don't really know too much. Like, I'm not as big in Fire Emblem as some people are, because I played like the Sacred Stones like years ago, and then I played Echoes. I've played Three Houses, and I'm making my way through some of the older ones now. I'm playing through Genealogy, which is like the fourth one that never came out over here, and I just feel I don't know. It's the first time I've ever really felt like I wanted to do like a video on something, but I've also felt like underqualified in a way, and it sucks.
I feel that.
You feel like you gotta play the whole series before you can talk about it, or what?
I just feel like I should know a little more about the games, because like, it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about the about how, like, you know, as soon as you know something about a series, a lot of stuff on YouTube starts to feel surface level, and I don't want to feel surface level when making a video about a game I really like the Sacred Stones. So gonna shelve it.
I felt like that when I was making my Heroes of Might and Magic videos.
Yeah.
Where I realized that, oh wait, I'm just playing these and trying to make a video quickly, because like more videos equals good. And so I didn't really get into the game for long enough to have much to say about it, and anyone who has played the game would be able to immediately see that I am just not really into it. And it's so much easier to write scripts about games I've played for years. And so like playing new games and making reviews on those is like, I don't know, you can't really do much more than a first impressions unless you really put the work in to try and completely understand every facet of it.
True.
And then you can make something interesting and different.
While I was in this hole, I found this Fire Emblem guy on YouTube. He mostly just like streams Iron Man playthroughs of the game, where like if a character dies, you just keep going, and those are fun. But he has like a couple of video essays.
You mean a normal playthrough?
Yeah, well, yeah, but like you know how like sometimes
without resets.
People, without resets.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you just
okay.
I don't know. I feel like in a game like a Fire Emblem is like permadeath is like a major like thing about it. I feel like you would be, I don't know, I would feel compelled to not do any resets if I fucked up and someone died. I would feel like that would be
that's
pussy
how I
mode.
play these fucking games, and it's on. I'm trying to find a way to sort of shake my way out of it and just sort of move on.
Wait, you do the reset?
I do resets. Yeah, that's
how
I play.
No judgment. I just think it would be more fun.
No, it's fine.
I think I'd be more fun if like the stakes would be higher. I'd be like more,
a lot of
like,
judgment.
tense. Yeah,
a lot of judgment on my side.
True.
It's like Nuzlocke sort of stakes.
That's like kind of the fun of the game is that you get like named characters with backstories and stuff, but they can legit die. It's cool. It's a cool mechanic. And if you like reset, you're not really. You're turning losing that character into losing progress, which is it still sucks because like you can get through most of a chapter, but if one of your guys dies, you're like, fuck.
When I was young, I never like considered continuing if a character died.
Yeah.
Because I was always afraid that later on in the game
you need him.
I would not have enough power to even like stand any chance of winning. And if you get all the way to the end, there are like usually
you
the
get
final
so many guys
boss.
That
but I've never really like I always reset if a character dies, and I always try to maximize the amount of experience I get from every level.
Yeah,
every mission or whatever.
That's pretty much how I play it. That's kind of why like I know it's like kind of a controversial addition, but I like that the newer games have that sort of rewind time feature.
I guess it just saves time, but it also like removes Because, like, losing time having to do things again is a punishment that you don't want to happen, so it does raise the stakes and make you think more about what you're doing.
It's 100. That's definitely true.
Yeah, sure.
But this was like the video that kind of got me, that I thought was really good, and started making me think like, oh, geez, should I be making this Fire Emblem video? This guy knows like way more stuff about these games than I do. So I just kind of been watching him.
Has he made the video you've been wanting to make already?
No, he hasn't. The thing is with, I want to do a video on Sacred Stones because there's not really like a video that kind of just like really goes into that game in particular. I think it's kind of underrated.
You could still make your video and then just admit that like, oh, I got a lot of my information from this guy. Check him out. He's really cool.
Sure.
He'll probably appreciate the shout out too. Like, oh, cool.
I'm not.
You just have like a funny gimmick. You could be like, how can you beat Fire Emblem Sacred Stones without pressing up? Like something like that.
Let's find out, gamers.
You get like 75% of the way through the game. It's like, oh, you can't.
Now you just got.
That's not satisfying. Gotta scrap the whole project.
There are exactly 2 areas where you just need to press up, and that's it.
So I flip the controller upside down, and we're good.
Hack. Cheats. Tectonic cheats.
Can I beat Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze without using a single button, just shaking the Wii remote?
Can I play Minecraft at high volume without waking up my mother? Let's find out.
No, I can't.
Wait, Mom, no, it's a stream, Mom. Oh God. Damn, I have a.
Can I get through the day without mentally breaking down?
Haha. Yes, because I'm built different.
I'm built like a truck.
Yeah, I have
a happy truck.
I have the opposite of depression. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I have the opposite of it. It's pretty great.
Oppression.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I have oppression because I'm brown. Yes, oppression.
Oh yeah, like
Ethan Klein just tweeted to hold the GameStop line. Pretty base.
Well, now that he said it,
well, now I gotta
I'm gonna
do
it. I was gonna sell, but I mean, honestly, I've been having a lot of fun just going on r/Wall Street Bets and seeing all the top posts that are just like, I just poured in like $200,000 into GameStop, hold the line, and other people like, I have literally $1 million in GameStop. I'm not selling no matter what. Everybody holds. It's awesome.
Hold the line, Bart.
Awesome.
Part of me wishes I just put my entire fortune, my fortune lol, into like my like all my money into GameStop, but no, not again. Not after Bitcoin.
Don't do that.
If the stock you have in GameStop becomes huge, then maybe you could consider. But like, hold the line.
Well, but then it'll be too late.
Hold the line for. Yeah, I don't know. That's the big question. Do you want to get a nice fat paycheck or something?
Do I want to get a lot of money,
or do you want to fuck over
money?
the billionaires a little bit?
I do love fucking billionaires.
I mean, if the stock blows up, I will make a decent chunk of money. I mean, if it goes really high, I might make like a few $1,000s, which would be pretty cool. But I don't know. That's like the most optimistic scenario. I'll be happy if I don't lose anything. You know, that would be epic.
Yay.
Honestly, the thing that I'm worried about is like, Melvin liquidates. They sell. They buy back their shares. The market like goes up, but I miss it, and then like it like crashes back down immediately after, and I'm like, oh, it's too late.
Melvin, brother of the Joker.
Melvin, brother of the Joker. Hey, I think
stonks.
So I'm working.
Wait. Let's check in on Dogecoin. Dogecoin it's bouncing back a little bit. It's
check in on Cheem Coin while you're out
Cheem
there.
Coin.
Cheem Coin. Check it. So I'm working on a little analysis video. Well, it's like a how-to video on a very specific stream. Do you guys ever watch any of the Adult Swim live streams back when they would do them?
Are those the ones where they pitch cartoon ideas?
Oh yes. Okay, yeah, that's the one specifically I'm talking about.
Okay.
There's a stream called Development Meeting. and it's legit hosted by the head directors of development at Adult Swim. Like, they're the hosts. These guys aren't like actors; they're actually the development heads.
Yeah.
And every Thursday, you could call in and pitch your idea for a cartoon, right? And I've been watching them for like they've been doing it for 2 years, and they like stopped back in December because all the live streams got canceled because, you know, COVID. They can't afford to do them anymore, I guess. Change of CEO, blah blah blah. That being said, I've been watching enough of them that I now understand the meta game to how to get a show picked up.
Oh fuck.
And I was gonna make I was gonna make a video talking about how to do it. I was originally gonna do it after I tried to pitch Villainverse to them as a show, but then you know, stream got canceled and I couldn't do it on time. So I so I guess now, why not now? And I mean, also I need more clout anyway. Might get me enough clout.
You could be like that guy that told everyone to do community posts on YouTube, and that drives engagement up. But for like Adult Swim.
Yeah, my video was gonna be called something like how to get your own Adult Swim show.
Oh, perfect.
And
I'm already clicking on it.
It was good. Yeah. The video I only written down like 1/5 of it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've seen any of the older streams of it, so I'm gonna probably watch a couple of those while I work on Villainverse this next week. But yeah. Fuck, I'm excited for that. You know that Pan Pizza went on to pitch a show while Genndy Tartakovsky was on too as guest host?
Yes, I heard of this, and I heard it was bad.
It was bad. I actually gave him some like pointers and advice beforehand. I feel kind of bad. I could have given him like better like advice, but he did fumble, and it was hilarious. Not gonna lie.
Pretty on brand.
Yeah, it is very on brand. Like, he unironic. There was a part where like the thing is that he just was too busy talking about the lore of his world instead of like talking about the actual show. Like when you go on, you have to like specifically they're looking for comedy. They're looking for comedy shows. They want comedy shows, and they really want you to talk about like the characters and dynamics, right? If you could go on and describe the dynamic of your characters. To tell if something's a good dynamic is when like you tell the host the dynamic and the host can already like figure out like stories with that dynamic.
Yeah.
Right? That's when you know you have a good show.
Unfortunately, no one gives a fuck about your lore. It's
Yeah, they
you
don't.
gotta
It's
make
all
them care.
surface level. Yeah, there was a whole point that like Pan Pizza was bringing up with his pitch where it's like, oh, you know, in my world, like they bang cartoons and they can have like half human, half cartoon children, but here's the thing: if you actually read the comic, like that literally has nothing to do with the plot at all.
Okay, how does Pan Pizza's cartoon pitch compare to Mysterious Mr. Enter's cartoon pitch? Which one's more based?
Here's the thing. Look, I love Pan Pizza. He's a friend of mine. That being said, I could miss through full force of will. I could probably see Mr. Enter getting at least some, not getting an actual show on a network, but actually getting like a pilot done.
Yeah.
Maybe before Pan, because like at least with Mr. Enter, it's kind of like he's just like at this point he admits it's a terrible idea. But he's still gonna do it, which is like.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah, he did.
Why?
Yeah, like he admitted that like, oh yeah, this is gonna make no money at all. I'm still gonna do this pilot.
What a fucking idiot!
It's like,
God.
No, that's
he's a fucking
asshole.
idiot.
I hate
it is an idiot, but it's like this.
My baby.
It's this weird kind of like.
Throw
like
your fucking
Ed
baby
Wood.
right out with that bathwater and get a new baby and new bathwater.
I don't know, like when like there's something interesting about like when someone has an incredibly bad story or something but still wants to go through with it, like, oh my god, like this probably means something more to them than people realize.
No, I didn't want to know which one was going to get made. I wanted to know which one was better.
Well, like, I mean, it's different because Mr. Enter didn't go on like the development meeting to pitch it.
We have a lot to go on with Pan's
but anyway,
like 8 different versions of the same story.
Yeah, Pan just keeps soft rebooting it, but the general gist is that I think Pan has a stronger premise. The thing is that I think the premise is very good with Pan's thing. The problem is that like the characters don't have a strong dynamic because it's like oh, there's like a little like Pan describes his characters as a bunch of assholes, but if you read the comic, it's like they're not really assholes. They're just kind of like regular people. Maybe if like if one was a piece of shit and one was a straight man, it'd be a lot better of a dynamic. But it's not. They're very like I don't know. They're very normal.
Well, I'll say this right now. I'm definitely not going to go and read Pan Pizza's cartoon pitch treatments.
I don't know if
certainly
I've
not
never
a thing
seen
I'm
it.
willing to spend
I've
energy
only
on.
heard.
It's on a stream. You could watch it. Actually, I'll link it right now.
I can't like I can barely watch that Toy Story Let's Play. I can't watch like him like bombing live in front of industry veterans.
Oh, wait. You get to see him like do a pitch live?
Yeah,
it's like
on
a live stream.
Oh,
they
did you
did.
not hear me?
Okay, that's a little interesting then.
Adult Swim hosts like a live stream where they just get on like random. Okay, cool. I here's a link with it timestamped. This is when Pan Pizza jumps in and he starts pitching it, and it's like, oh my god, this guy fumbles. Oof. And it's so funny because like at the end after he gets off. Genndy Tartakovsky is on this stream too as guest host. Also, Mike Lazzo. Former C. Yep.
It's Lazzo.
Mike Lazzo.
From Camp Lazzo?
Mike Lazzo. I mean, Mike Lazzo, who's the former
CEO, right?
Former CEO of Adult Swim, yeah. And the thing is, after Pan Pizza leaves, Genndy says something very interesting about his pitch. Like he says, like, the problem with like Pan Pizza's pitch was that. It's like if you're trying to sell someone on Finding Nemo, and you tell them it's about the ocean.
You see, you know what? That in a way, maybe it's good he bombed because that's pretty profound.
That's I know exactly what that means. Yes, I have lots of insight.
Quite. I get it.
I get it though. So you're saying that Pan was like focused on like the setting and the premise, but not on like the story of it, right?
Yeah, like I've talked to Pan. I've been in like I actually been helping him a lot with this with the comic as much as I can, to the point where like if I do more than what I do, he's gonna have to start like paying me or put me on as a co-writer or something.
Or that would be just terrible.
Put more critiques in capitalism in, and then maybe I'll keep doing it for free.
Yeah, exactly. No, actually, I wonder if
you can pay me in practice.
I already told other people. Actually, wait, I actually asked Pan, like, look, I could probably help you, like, really rough out the story a lot more if you put me on as co-writer or something. Because, like, at this point, it's, like, the stuff I'm doing, the stuff I would suggest would just be too much that it's, like, to put in this much effort, I would need something in return. Right, and I asked him about that, and he's all like, I don't know, he wasn't down, but whatever. Who cares? Sure. I already got my own comics. Sure. Yeah,
So wait, can I just
say that Pan Pizza is not a good artist?
Damn.
I like his art.
I don't.
I don't even know what it is.
Pan Pizza's art is like yours but worse, Cheesy. Like yours but like way worse.
I don't know if I agree. His art kind of reminds me of Wonder Waffle, and I like Wonder Waffle's art.
It's worse than that too.
Oh no! Don't talk shit about my boy Wonder Waffle.
I mean, I'm pretty neutral on Wonder Waffle.
Hold up, I'll show you some of Wonder Waffle's
this
stuff.
Development meeting thing. Yeah. Is this something anyone can do?
Not anymore because the stream is over. But yeah, anyone could do it. Anyone could jump on and pitch their idea.
Are they starting it up again?
Hopefully, but there has been no word about it. They do, in the last episode, they mentioned that they would be so down to come back, but at this point, I don't think they can afford to do the live streams. Wait a second. Here's Wonder Waffle's art, and I think it's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like Pan
Pizza's
art. I feel like Pan Pizza's art is probably like. If he wants to do comics, he's gonna have to like rearrange the art a little bit better. But
you mean he looks like he's drawing for animation, but he's not, and it's bad.
I think he majored in graphic designing or something.
These look like they're made to be Flash puppets, but they're not.
I Google pan pizza and it is images of pizza. So
a RebelTaxi pan pizza. Because the channel is called RebelTaxi.
Look at this. I'm looking at the stream. I'm looking at the pitch document images. I'm sorry, these are garbage. These are garbage. They're trash.
I think my biggest issue with Pan's art isn't the quality of the art itself. It's that it's the thing Cheesy said is that like it's kind of hard to tell what's happening with his characters.
I can't get over the quality of the art. That's it. That's all I need to see. I'm not even going to think about it any further.
Really?
I'm mad. I'm actually mad.
Well, you know me, like I like the majority of artists. I don't think there's any artist I dislike.
Well, that just means you have no standards.
Wow.
Okay. You're like the Jake. You're like the Jake English with movies.
Wow.
You like
okay,
movies.
all
Movies. Fuck you.
Who is Jake English?
Who's Jake English?
He's the guy. He's the Homestuck guy from. He's from Act 6.
I don't know.
He's alt. Fuck you. Die. He's alt grandpa. He's alt timeline grandpa.
Homestuck. I was one day in like high school. I was like, you know what? I hear a lot of talk about Homestuck. I think I'm gonna get into Homestuck. And I went on my tablet and I went to Homestuck.com and I couldn't get past the first panel.
You know what? I don't. Really
I literally
like
got stuck.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's not very good.
That's because it's not very good.
No.
That was a complete.
Of course you don't like it. It sucks.
Yeah, of course that's bad, idiot.
Wait, it's supposed to be bad on purpose.
That was so like blonde beard guy. Yes, like Homestuck art is bad. Yes.
Wait, what do you?
We know.
We know.
Wait, this is Wonder Waffle, by the way.
Oh, why do you keep showing me? I don't care. I don't care about Wonder Waffle.
Wonder Waffle is great. Go follow him on Twitter. He's awesome.
Why are you even? What? Honestly, why? Why are we even talking about Wonder Waffle? Who gives a shit?
Oh no!
We're never getting Wonder Waffle on the show now, Cheesy.
Damn. Yeah.
Also, I thought Wonder Waffle was a girl. Wall.
Yeah, that happens a lot, mostly because his avatar is his little robot girl.
Yeah.
Oh
well.
Oh well. So anyway, I'm working on an analysis video talking about how to win at making a pitch. Like what's like the killer things you need to do to get.
How to game.
But here's the thing. That's gonna be like the end joke. Like at the end, it's gonna be like, "Oh, you ready to do your pitch now?" Well, too bad, it's canceled. You can't do it. It's too late.
Owned. Classic Cheesy, tricking people into watching my content,
and then at the very end, I'll be like, "It's canceled now. Villain verse is never gonna be a show," and that's how I sneak in the little ad.
Sneak it in, yeah. A little.
Now Villain versus the animated series will never
nudge
happen.
There.
All because
wink.
Wink.
Villain verse.
Check
What's
out
that?
Villainverse, wink.
Oh.
I don't think you need to sneak it in. I think it's better if you just say, "Also, read my comic, you fuck." You just say that.
I'll do that.
If you sneak it in, it makes you seem like you're
Look, I'm a sneaky guy. You might call me a villain, if you will. I'm a sneaky little villain. I sneak in my ads.
You might be called a villain, averse, if you will. I'm averse to.
Here's my verse on villainy, if you will.
An unverse.
You might call me a sneaky little piece of shit. A villain. Oh God.
I was looking at my comic, The Lord of Ghosts, and I was like, this is pretty good.
How many chapters are there, Lord of Ghosts?
The chapters. Let me
5, I think.
Give and take site. Click that in. Click that in right now, everybody at home.
All right, I'll do it right now.
Play along.
All right, given date site.
Yeah. Wrong. Give and take. So the first.
Give and take trans is the first thing on Google.
7 chapters and 94 pages so far.
Ooh. Sell me on the Lord of Ghosts. Why should I read it?
The Lord of Ghosts is about a ghostly person who is he's so fucking quirky though. There's a world that's there's slime and there's mud. And
no,
there's
you're
Lord
talking
of
about the
Ghosts.
ocean. You're talking about the ocean. Don't talk about the ocean.
Can you go for an episode of the Lord of Ghosts?
Can I go for an episode?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Never mind. It's a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost. You lost. You
Sorry,
lost.
sorry,
You
that's
lost.
it. Your 5 minutes are over. Genndy
It
Tartakovsky
doesn't make
thinks
grammatical
you suck.
sense what that sounds.
See,
You are the weakest link.
I don't know what it means.
Give when you pitch.
Go
When you
for an
pitch.
episode.
When you pitch, you gotta go in with the log line. You gotta give the log line. You gotta talk about the dynamic.
Well, I know that. If you said give me the log line, I would have known what
Okay, give me
you're
the log
talking
line.
about. Lord of Ghosts is a ghost trying to remember his past, and he's swept up in lots of little adventures, and he just wants people to be dead. He just wants people to be dead, and is that so much to us?
That's good. That's good. Okay.
What is there like a no?
He
There's
wants
not
everyone
enough.
to be dead like him. That's good.
What's the stakes? What's the stakes in Lord of Ghosts?
Through the heart,
He's
vampire
got
style.
a little ghost got to find his way home. Little ghost got to find his way home.
You're in.
Okay,
This little
so
ghost got to find his way home and also make sure everyone's dead because that's what he likes.
okay, so yeah, the most we could give you is 10 seasons. You think that's gonna be enough to tell this story?
I'll have to-
No deal.
Have
At
to
least
cut
20.
out some of the some filler. Have to cut out some of my my bonus content. But
10 seasons.
Lord of Ghosts is a 1 season long anime squeezed into 10 seasons.
Just like the Hobbit movies.
Yeah. Was it
The
that's
Battle
what
of the 500,000 armies.
I
I
can't.
learned from
I
Red,
kinda wanna
Red
do
Letter
that.
Media.
I
That's
want to
what.
do a lot of armies fighting each other. Like 5 armies. That's kind of like a lot of
Whoa,
armies.
that's a lot
How
of
do you even
stuff.
fit? How do you even fit that many armies in one battle?
How? Oh, because they're all hobbits. That's why. Because they're small enough. Oh, they're all hobbits. That's how they can have 5 armies. Makes sense. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
5 armies is fine, but you know if they're made of small people, that makes them.
one
It's
one
like 2.5
hobbit.
armies.
One hobbit. One human is like 3 hobbits, right? So you could have like
Yeah.
5 armies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 3/5
3/5.
compromise.
Oh no! No! That's not what I meant. No!
Anyway, go read Lord of Ghosts on gibbontake.site.
Yeah, I agree.
There's my pitch.
I
I
think-
agree with that.
I want to get back to finishing it because it sort of ends right now on a cliffhanger. It was supposed
Yeah.
to be something that happens afterwards, but it's changed in my mind since then. I need to rewrite it.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you know
ask
what?
if you were gonna
Interesting.
continue that.
That's interesting.
Just recently, I dropped. It's been a year, and I dropped another comic on Bongo and Luna on Webtoons. But this comic was talking about how like, hey, I'll bring back Bongo and Luna if my Patreon reaches to $200, and it has not, but it did reach to 100 finally.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But apart,
Bongo and Luna should become like a political platform. They should talk exclusively about how capitalism is fucking stupid.
I just
over and over
I
again.
just might
Yeah, they should be one of those
Cartoons.
leftist
like bread panels.
bread cartoonists on Twitter that
A
are
bread
bad.
Whoa.
tuner.
Yeah, Bongo Luna's already bad, so I just gotta add the politics in it, and it won't change. It won't change. It won't change at all. Should be like, Luna, stop squeezing my tits. Instead, we gotta squeeze these greedy capitalists out of all their money.
We gotta squeeze. We gotta squeeze the short on GameStop, Luna.
Luna, stop looking at my ass. Instead, we gotta look at the crimes that the capitalistic elites are doing.
and start looking at these green candles on the Wall Street Exchange.
Dude, something really funny about like the exact same way of like, hey, stop looking at my ass, stop looking at my tits. Like every single comic exactly starts the same way, like entirely sexual. It's like instead of that, how about
like
this
those
political
dinosaur
idea, like
comics.
cutting all of the like the nuance and the subterfuge and the the sleight of hand out of it. It's just like panel 1, sex, panel 2, politics.
Luna, stop jerking off. We gotta get rid of these jerks off of Wall Street.
Yeah, unironically do that. That would be really.
I'm never more into
Luna,
politics.
stop
than
looking
when
at
I'm
my
jerking
ass.
off.
Remember how Bill Clinton bombed that pharmaceuticals plant in Syria?
But that reminds me of there is a comic like that, I think, where it's like this one girl. Like the first panel would be like a guy is being like hey baby, you want to suck my dick, and then the girl like kills him, and that's like every comic. It's just like she like violently murder. Yeah, it's so funny.
I think I've seen that.
I think my favorite one is like where she's like in the first panel, she's hanging out with like a guy friend and this guy called Race Car Johnny. Like in the first panel, and then she's all like, all right, that was a great dinner, guys. I'll see you guys later. And then the male character like shakes Race Car Johnny's hand and then hugs the girl. And then the girl says, "Hey, wait a second. Did you shake his hand because he's a guy and hug me because I'm a girl?" And the male friend's like, And then the third panel, she like punches him, but then Race Car Johnny's like right there too, and all Race Car Johnny says is "vroom vroom." Vroom vroom.
Do you guys think it's time?
Yes.
Do you guys think it's time to go to voicemails?
Speaking of messages,
or is it?
Well, we're the hosts,
I guess you're right.
so we decide.
I've
I think it's
spoken
time
out
to go
of
to
turn.
voicemail.
Yeah, Tectonic, I think you're right. Us hosts should go to the voicemails now. Mm-hmm.
All right, sirs.
Yeah.
I have prepared the voicemails for your pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, House
There's nothing
Honky.
pleasurable about this.
Okay, so all right, first. Okay,
A disavow.
so first voicemail is called Toomey J. Toom JY. The best channel on YouTube. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm here to shout out the absolute #1 best YouTube channel on the entire website. It is David Razi. He has about 24,000 subscribers, so of course he should have more. So what he does is a long-running narrative animatic, which isn't an animation. It's like a comic or a storyboard, but narrated. You know, what he does. The story is about him, the creator,
Get to the point,
in
please.
college, in art school, not having any fucking idea what he's doing with his life or why he is there. And it's about, motivating yourself in like a post-Jesus society,
What the fuck?
finding your purpose
sorry.
or whatever. It's great. It's full of pathos. It's a long-running narrative. So, you can start with the first episode, or there's one about working at Walmart. It's great. And it can be a good place to, meet the character, get familiar with the feel, which is number 19 called Where You're Going. Watch it.
I think I've seen this before.
So he just
somewhere.
This is a kind of cool channel idea.
Did he just show it on the YouTube channel?
No. Wait, so this is
No.
Is it like inspirational content?
If he is, he could be doing
Is
way
Is
better.
it like inspirational stuff? Is it like just bio comics basically?
Yeah.
Autobio?
He's the original Storytime animator, says his Twitter profile. So yeah, it's like those Storytime YouTube videos, but it seems like obviously this guy's been doing it for fucking long as time.
8 years ago, damn.
2013,
Wow.
I think. This
And his
is
most
pretty
recent-
cool, honestly. That voicemail, however, needed more lo-fi hip hop and editing. For
his last Technical Dave episode was 3 weeks ago, huh?
I don't know. I hate autobio comics on principle.
Really?
So I think yeah.
Isn't one of your comics?
Yeah, and
one
I
of
never
those?
made another
No,
one.
okay.
Isn't like Vapors kind of autobio?
No.
There's a veneer of fiction.
That's
there.
right. That's what.
Yeah.
Yes. There's at least at least have the decency to pretend that you're not just writing about yourself. That's all.
It's totally not
totally-
actually about
all
me.
fiction isn't always just about the author.
Yeah,
and some,
yeah. First of all, Vincent is white. Okay, so that should be the dead
you
giveaway
go.
that it's literally not me.
Okay. So next one is Tommy J. What the fuck is an LLC? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Does anybody know like where corporations even came from? Like where we got this idea that an organization became like a person, like a legal
Ben,
person?
all these voicemails this
But-
Yes.
but all these
How does
voicemails,
nobody?
like, by
They must have done this on
13-year-olds.
purpose, right? Like I don't
They're
see
all like
how
this.
you couldn't foresee
This is what
that
he
as
wants.
soon as you made something like this, the people who made the corporation, they're literally called limited liability companies or some shit like that. It's like created specifically. The entire concept is just that whenever anything goes wrong, whenever your pollution like kills a bunch of children or something, you just disappear. You just resign. You jump ship and pass all the bullshit on to the shareholders who don't see it coming, who are
I
probably
think
like
most LLCs are probably publicly
massive
traded. They might
investors
be.
from the
I don't
middle
know.
class, and you pass it on to your employees and you pass it on to your customers and let them deal with the bullshit. You know how?
Yeah,
How?
man. For real.
How? Or just
It's a real
you know,
bummer.
the shit you cause just never gets resolved, and the victims just sit there and be poisoned or whatever.
Hello?
Hello.
Fucking
What's
Hi,
up,
Gabe.
Gabe?
Welcome back.
Why? How?
What's going on?
It's cancer. Kill it. Kill corporations.
That was a great voicemail. Next one up is Tommy J. What the fuck is an
Thank you for your
LLC
input.
Part 2?
Jesus
Wait a
Christ.
minute.
Just
Wait a
make
minute.
YouTube
Not this
video.
one. Not this one. It is. Yeah. What the fuck is an LLC Part 2? 3, 2, 1, go.
Honestly, the worst part, maybe, I don't know. There's lots of bad parts.
Oh my god.
A bad part is
I
that
hope you guys are ready. I
they're
hope you guys are
treated
ready for
like
what the
people
fuck is an
in all the
LLC
ways
Part
that are
3
good,
after
and
this.
in none of the ways that are like a detriment to being a person.
I
Like,
missed the
if an
first half,
American
so I guess I'm
person
lost.
went
It's
over
okay.
to China and just like kidnapped a Chinese person and just forced them to put together plastic crap for them until they wanted to kill themselves and jumped out a window and landed in a suicide net, then like when that person
Suicide
got back to
nest
the
is an idea.
US, they'd be extradited to China and then face consequences for that shit that they did. But a corporation just gets to use magical bullshit,
You know what? I
fucking
like
legalese nonsense to avoid
I like Pan
those,
Peaks' art
those
style.
repercussions.
You
for
know,
doing
it's
a
it's
bad
bad.
thing.
It
Like-
sucks, honestly.
This
Oh my
is
God.
very basic shit. With power
Maybe if
comes
Pan Peaks was an
responsibility.
LLC.
Maybe-
With rights comes the responsibility for the
I'm
shit
going to
that you
kill
do.
you. I'm going to
What?
kill you.
How?
Hold on.
The
How?
thing is that it's in the name. It's a
Everything's
limited
a
liability.
lie. It's
So
all
the liability
retarded.
is limited, so they can't get in trouble.
Here we go.
Limited
oh my god, they're
lie
part, oh
ability.
my god, I don't.
Makes you think.
Really does make.
Thank you for the voicemail.
I'm sorry, but look at this. Look at this image and tell me that this is okay.
This is fine.
Dude, it's
Wait, is that-
perfect.
Yes,
Andrew,
yes, that's
yeah.
that was in the pitch. That was in the pitch.
Oh, I don't like
Is
this.
that
No, I don't
Purple
like it either.
Huckleberry Hound? What is
This is a picture.
For what
This is a
reason?
picture reference. Why do white girls always want to fuck dogs?
Oh my god, it is.
No,
it is.
shut
It
up.
is.
Oh wait,
no, I
you're
see
a
the
white
arrow.
girl, and I know it's hard, but you gotta stop banging dogs. You guys know that song? Hold up.
You can
I don't-
rely on the white man's cum. You can.
Oh, that was a song created.
I
by,
don't know.
that was a song created by like my friend Yolo Swag. He made this song about white girls. Hold up.
I only.
Oh, Mr. YOLO
Oh,
Swag
I love this
Studios.
guy. I interviewed him on a couple of Cheesycasts
Oh.
ago.
Oh, I know this guy
Yeah,
on Twitter.
yeah, he's cool. Love him. You're
Hey,
a white
tell whoever that
girl.
is in the background to shut up.
It's a dog.
Oh,
You're a
Okay,
white
next
girl.
one is Tommy J. What the fuck is an LLC Part 3?
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk over this.
3, 2,
the thrilling conclusion.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so while this goes, I'm just gonna find more screenshots of terrible pan pizza art to prove my point.
And if a corporation is a person,
I did
why don't they
interview
have to
Yellow
pay
Swag right
the
here.
income
He's the-
tax
he's a cool
rate
guy.
that like a person
I'm actually
has
gonna.
to pay?
You know, he has
They
a
get their own
podcast called the
special
Sissy
tax
Hypno
rate
Hour.
that I think it's
It's a
lower,
great
right?
podcast.
I
And you
can't
get
hear
to,
you
like,
over Tommy
That's
J.
awesome.
I
you get
have
to
Tommy
declare
J
more,
lowered. I'm not
fucking,
interested in what he has to say. To be
costs or
honest.
whatever, deductibles.
What if Tommy
that's the
J is
word. You
actually
get to
saying
declare more
very
deductions
profound things
if
about the
you're a
concept of
company than if
He
you're
might
a
be,
real person.
But his
So, like,
presentation is very dull for
where's
me.
the
That I'm not
fucking-
interested in. I'm sorry, Tommy
It's all
J.
It's all
Tommy J,
wrong.
nothing against you. I
Nothing
think
is real.
you might. I probably agree
the
with you,
entire
Tommy.
everything.
I'm probably just
in
gonna
every
tell you
country
this
is
right now. I
built
probably
on
agree
a
with everything you have
foundation
to
of
say.
Bullshit, except indie games and like dudes on but Patreon is bullshit. So even the dudes on Patreon are like knee deep in the bullshit. They're not making the bullshit, but they're in it.
Does Pan have a DeviantArt?
They're on a foundation of
He has a
bullshit.
Tumblr.
They'd probably be able to
He's a
put
first.
something together with like a fucking
Oh,
public Bitcoin wallet.
I found
He has a.
I don't know.
Hold up. He has
I don't know what I'm
he has
fucking
a
talking
Tumblr.
about. I just know it's all bullshit. It's all
Okay, I found the
Like,
Tumblr.
You're a white
it's all
girl,
a lie.
and I know
And-
it's
and
hard,
if
but you really gotta
There's
stop
been
banging
talk
dogs.
on this podcast of like investing in these mutual funds.
Okay, look at this. Look at this.
I don't know. The money's
Money's
not
not
real
that
either,
bad.
so who cares?
It's
That looks like a
Depends.
smear frame.
These drawings aren't real.
That looks like a Murdoch from Gorilla's smear frame.
This is like I don't know. I can see he's going for like a Fairly Odd Parents like very graphic designy look, but like it's just shit. I don't know. Like he just failed at it.
And then,
How is it that Butch Hartman's art has like regressed over the years? Because like Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents,
the
they
guy
look
who
good.
does
But then you see him draw the characters now.
the
and
thing
they-
is that he didn't even really design those cartoons. It was Steven Silver.
I know he wasn't really big on Danny Phantom, like a big part of it. So that was me
He,
speaking. But
Oh, he pitched Danny Phantom.
I assume he drew the original Cosmo and Wanda.
Yeah, he pitched Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents.
I just remember reading that someone else whose name I obviously
Steven
don't
Silver.
remember. So
That's the guy that's the
Thank
guy's
you.
art style, and he's also the guy behind Kim Possible.
oh no
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, he sounds like a cool dude. Unlike Butch Hartman, he's more of a rude dude.
Yeah.
It's-
Could be worse. Could be John K.
Could be John K.
Dude, instead of that, look at one of my favorite pages from The Lord of Ghosts.
Wait,
Ooh, this is a cool page.
I like
Yeah.
this.
I don't
the
even
panel.
wait. I don't even remember
Paneling.
this
Now
one.
to Slime City.
It's very near the end.
Yeah, haunt. Ooh, I love this.
This is so fucking cool.
I gotta.
The Lord of Ghosts is so good. Makes me happy.
Yeah, but I think Pampikas just needs to draw more comics, and I'm not talking necessarily like Loki IRL. Like he needs a better understanding of like images within panels. You get me? I guess cinematography.
Panel.
Uh-huh. Are you still
these
look?
are-
Are you,
I mean-
are you still looking, Ben?
Yeah, I'm just going through his Tumblr, and like, okay, some of these are okay. I would say his art ranges from okay to bad.
I want to say his art bad. I like it. I think it's fine. It's just that it might not be the best for a comic or to do a comic consistently. It does take him like a couple of months to do at least one issue. Then again, I think that's the majority of people.
I think that his art would look better in like an anime. It's like he's drawing for animation, but he's not, so it just looks like shit. That's what I think doesn't work about it.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't. Well, no, there's more to it than that. I just think he has like a shit like sensibility of like what looks cool. In addition to his like misguided technique in general.
Oh no.
Individual lines look pretty good, but the whole
Okay.
doesn't really work.
What is
Yeah.
this? Like what is this on the right?
That's that one chick from
It's-
Isaacin.
Yes, I know, but it's garbage. An idiot
It
made
is?
this.
That
Yes.
It's like
You know, I think-
cartooning.
I can tell
Yeah.
what he's going
Oh, yeah,
for, but
yeah,
he's just
oh,
sort of failed on like
Yeah.
capturing the like. It just sort of feels like she's melting. Like it's going for like wacky.
I know it's going for a squash and stretch.
exaggerated,
It's going for a squash
like,
and stretch, but it doesn't look good.
There's like a.
it's not just design as a word for it.
There's like a
style.
there's like a philosophy thing.
But he's going like half measure. It's not like a stylistic enough to feel like it's deliberate. It feels like he just fucked up.
It is.
like
It's half measured. Okay, what really pisses. Okay, the line of action. Like, look at the arms. Like the arm behind the body. The arm behind the body, like, it's like curving in like the same direction.
I just noticed.
Yeah,
that.
like the way the arms are positioned is very strange. Like, I can tell he drew
weird.
it as like a. It's got like this. It's like an over adherence to like the line of action. Like, if you look at the silhouette, it just looks like it's like a blob that sort of curves from the left to the right. And like the arm follows that line, but it doesn't actually look right.
It's like he's trying to. Okay, wait, hold up. You guys ever seen this? This is like they did this for the cartoon One Over Yonder, and it's kind of like
Lava Theory.
Yeah.
Sounds like a SpongeBob video.
It's like how kind of like certain shapes of characters like fill into each other when they're standing next to each other, and I feel like Pan is trying to do something similar, but a lot of times it feels like a lot of the lines contradict each other almost.
Oh,
you get me?
Oh, God, I found another one.
I like the machete drawing. I think that one's pretty good.
The machete one's okay. And the Bionicle is okay.
This one's old. This comic is like... This is like the... Probably
Look at that hand.
Second or third incarnation.
Okay, I mean, this is 11 months ago. He posted this 11 months ago.
I think this is a repost, maybe. Or,
okay, well, maybe.
Whatever.
Well, it looks terrible. All right, if it's not representative of his style, then fine. But I think it is my point. It's whatever. Okay. You know what? How about we all cool our heads as we listen to Tommy J. What the fuck is anything?
Oh my god.
3.
This one better be short.
Nope. It's really long. It's really long. 3, 2, 1, go.
Like, I thought I was like
Hey, stop this. You mean we don't have to listen to these, right? Like, I've been waiting for you guys to be like, fuck this guy, let's not listen to any more of these.
You're the one.
But you're not
That's
doing
why
it.
I'm talking. That's why I'm talking about
You're the one who
Pan
wants
Pizza.
to listen to all the voicemails.
I'm the one who
That's
wants.
why we're
what?
talking about Pan Pizza. We're talking about Pan Pizza over these.
I'm willing to go tyrannical as host this podcast. No more Tommy J. voicemails.
I'm willing to put this guy in voice jail. Honestly, this is making me actually mad. Like, this is disgusting.
He's too good. He's
Tommy J.
Jail's too good for him.
Just put all your voicemails together and make a fucking video like a normal person.
Yeah, no, okay, we're skipping all of these. Fuck you, Tommy J. Next one. Okay, the real next one is Kringus Bingus 3. Yay!
Oh, I'm into this.
All right.
Wait. Let me count how many we're skipping. We're skipping. What the fuck is anything? What the fuck is defamation? What the fuck is prohibition? What the fuck is an ANCAP? Why is London Calling so good? What the fuck is a union? Oh god, I can't stop making these. What the fuck is talking to people? What the fuck is hate? What the fuck is sex? And what the fuck is a mumkey? And I think there's more.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Total Biscuit, and welcome to WTF Is.
Do you think some
London
advice?
Calling is sick.
Tommy J. You might want to, like, I don't know, maybe you can tell your friends about these before you make these into voicemails. I don't know.
We are his friends.
Oh god.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
God.
Okay.
Yeah,
next,
I'm not.
Okay, Kringus Bingus 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, it's Kringus Bingus.
Yay!
First of all,
Kringus
I wanted to say thank you to
Bingus.
Ben for saying that I was empathetic the other week in the first voicemail I sent.
You're welcome.
Because I cringed at him losing Bitcoin.
Thank
I would
you.
like to think I'm an empathetic person. Anyway,
You are. I love
today, what I cringed at is the fact that I have to go get a COVID test because my mom got COVID. She's gonna be okay. She's recovering.
Preach.
Ooh,
But she was
big
very
cring.
sick, and now I have to go get a test. See if I'm sick, because I live with her, so
man.
that's going to be fun. I have to get the long thing up my nose, and I'm not excited about it.
Ooh.
But I'll be okay. I'll survive. What I binged...
What'd you bing? What'd he
What
bing?
I binged this week was, I
Is this like a
I
new
binged some
character?
episodes
Yes.
of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'm not familiar
with my
with this
friends.
one.
Yeah, me neither.
We're trying to.
I
we're
listened
watching
to the
that show
podcast
together
at
'cause
work,
it's
and I
really
Shut
good.
shut up! I'm trying. I'm
We're
listening to
still on
Kring's
season 1.
Fingers.
But some of those early episodes are kind of silly, cartoony, but it's a good show still. I think I like it. Kringus Pingus signing off. Goodbye. I'll see you next week.
Kringus
wait,
Pingus, Kringus
Wait, Kringus. Kringus, if you're listening to this right now, I want your opinion on the Pan Pixar art style.
Yes, absolutely. Please
Kringus,
call.
Ring or Bing.
Kringus, call next time and tell us your opinion on Pan Pixar's art style. I'm really interested.
What show did he say he binged?
I'm sorry, Ben. I wasn't listening.
Fuck
didn't
all
listen.
of you. I'm going back. I'm listening again.
All right, we'll wait on you
Thank you.
to do that.
What I binged? It was.
The early episodes of Avatar.
Oh my god! Shut up! I'm trying to fucking listen. Die. It was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Lol.
Fucking Christ. He is right though. The early episodes are I wouldn't say they're cring, but they are but they're definitely rough. Or just like they're
definitely
he's right. They're like a average kids show.
I'm sorry for my internet keeps clicking out. That's pretty cring.
Wait. What's wrong with the early Avatar episodes? I haven't watched it
There's
in
nothing-
years. So.
There's nothing specifically wrong with them, but they're not indicative of the quality of
They
the
are
show.
unassuming. I think,
Yeah.
but I don't know whether that's like ultimately makes them good because they're unassuming
No,
and you get it's like, oh, it's just a fun adventure, and then it grows and grows. Maybe
They're
that is an aspect
fine.
of it that works.
Some of the episodes though are just bad. Like Bato of the Water Tribe. That one is just like not a good episode, and like everyone
forget
shits on
that
the Great
one.
Divide. Bato of the Water Tribe is the one where Aang finds out that Katara and Sokka's dad is going to be nearby, and he withholds the information because he's jealous. And
that was
hijinks
lame.
ensue.
Aang is jealous that they
I
have
wonder.
a dad.
I wonder if
That-
there's
that-
like
that he
different
won't be
writers for
paying
these
attention.
episodes.
Yeah. I think there were a couple of different writers in the early seasons. But Aaron A has took the reins.
One that I remember finding annoying for some reason was Jet, and I don't know why, because I thought Jet was cool initially.
Jet is like the. I like that episode because Jet is a character. Jet is like the typical like based but actually cringe character. He's so
prototypical.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Because he's based because he has like a stick in his mouth and he wants to free.
Like
wants to
he's
fight.
cool.
He's a freedom
Katara
fighter.
gets a lady boner for him, and then
Yeah.
it turns out he's
He's cringe.
kind of cring. Actually,
He's kind of cring. He's kind of cring, and he just kind of wants to kill people. He has a good.
Oh, that's pretty base. I don't know about you guys.
It comes and goes. He has a good arc.
Never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
He's only in one episode, right?
He comes back.
Oh, okay.
Very briefly for like a
couple episode
a plot
arc
point in
book
the
two.
Earth Kingdom. I can't remember.
He's trying to be.
Oh yeah, he gets taken in by the
Daily.
the Daily who like brainwash him, and then
Yeah.
he comes back, and it's like a bit of a whoa.
And then
You've
totally
changed, literally.
dies. He tries to be based, and he can't help it. He's just
Tries to
constantly
be.
Okay.
cringe.
Next voicemail. Next voicemail is called enough of this Avatar horse shit.
Thank you for the
next-
voicemail.
Thanks for the voicemail. Next one is called Direct Democracy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Gospodine Saints. This is the People's Revolution. Put that one nerd on the show, the one who called and left voicemail like, hey, I want to be on the show. Put him on the show. The fuck are you doing with the show?
Wait, was that Tommy J? Was Tommy J the
What?
one that sent his resume?
I can't remember.
Wait, let me confirm. Let me
What?
confirm.
Why does Tommy J? Is that why he dropped like
Yes,
30
it was
minutes
Tommy.
of voicemail.
I-
He dropped 30 minutes of voicemail to just get.
Yes, it
on
was
the show.
him. It is the same guy.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Kring.
Oh
Kring.
man,
That is pretty cringe.
Chris Kringle, dude.
Yeah,
Next-
it's not a situation of throwing stuff at the wall until it sticks. We go through all the voicemails. So if you put
Or
if
we
you
don't.
spam it, we're not
Or-
going to pay attention.
Or we don't in situations like this.
well,
dire
yeah, specifically
situations.
because there's spam.
Don't ever put me in a situation. All right,
What is
next
that?
one is called. I don't know.
Never mind.
I just saw,
Forget
I
about
saw
it.
I saw a funny picture of a frog with a gun that said "Don't ever put me in a situation," and I just really liked it. Next one is called "Hey, that's just a theory, a PCP theory." There it is.
Thanks
3,
for
2,
watching.
1, go.
Hey, so everyone here in the PCP theory crafting community has been talking, and we're pretty sure we know what's in the Kawasaki scrolls. Ben, can you confirm whether or not the scrolls contain the secret samurai circumcision technique? Like, you just take out your katana, do one vertical slash, walk past the guy, and sheathe your sword, and their foreskin just pops off. Are we right, Ben?
I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. I can't read them. I can't even read them. I don't know.
Oh my
This-
God.
But they have pictures, Ben.
I'm not sure if like this
I
being
can't read
very
pictures.
late to the whole circumcision like arc is funny or not. I'm the jury's out for me.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's probably
been
better.
long enough.
It's been
That's
long
what
enough that
leaning
I'm no
towards
longer mad
cheesy.
about it.
Yeah,
It's been long
It's-
enough.
it's
It's been
just-
long enough that I'm not mad about it. So
It's
I can
nostalgic
stomach
now.
it better. That's my opinion.
It's nostalgia.
It's nostalgia, the good old days of like a month ago. Okay, the next one is called Hi Ben. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kringus Bingus is not only the hero of the downtrodden that we so desperately need in
Agreed.
these trying times. Kringus Bingus is a holy warrior. All three sides of the Holy Trinity, and he needs to be respected as such.
I absolutely agree.
Can you do that in the Bernie
The
voice?
Father, the Son, and the Kringus.
Next voicemail is called Hi Ben 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, this is me, Bruno my Batman, and I like to suck butts. Well, you don't like to suck butts, do you, Joker? Yes, I
Is this
like
real
to
my
suck
ass,
butts.
Batman?
Oh, no, you don't, Joker.
I think it's an
This is
impression.
the Riddler. This is my Batman voice. This
Yeah.
is me, same PC tie, plus everything.
Pretty good impression though.
What? I don't.
I was almost
I haven't-
fooled.
What the fuck were they saying?
That's how you know
Don't
it's
matter.
a Riddle My Ass Batman
I
impression.
don't know. But all I know.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, next one is another Tommy J. What the fuck is a virgin? No.
Ah,
Next one is epic thing that you guys might like, mostly Tom though. Okay. Here we go.
That's-
There it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
Found this cool thing I think you guys might like. Mostly Tom, but also everyone else might be interested in it. It's called Pico 8. It's like, you know how emulators, they'll run like an NES or a Game Boy Advance, whatever.
I've heard of
This is an emulator for a console that doesn't exist. You can go to the website, just look up Pico 8,
shit.
Pico 8, and you can play games there that people have made. You know the game Celeste? It was actually prototyped in Pico 8. The creators, the original version of it was in
kinda
there, and
neat.
then they made it like a full epic game, swag mode.
I didn't know
But
that.
it's really restrictive. It's like 128 by 128 resolution. There's only 16 colors you can pick from. And it's like 36, 32 kilobytes, something
Okay,
like that.
Okay,
A
but why?
little bit lesser than an NES, but like not like Atari levels of shit.
But why make a game for
But
Pico
it's
8?
pretty awesome. People
when you
make
could
some
just
cool
make it in,
games
like-
for it, and there's even you can look up
know.
hashtag tweetcart on Twitter.
I
People
think
make
the idea
like
is
cool
that
art
is that
with the
you
Pico
work
Make it in, like,
code,
Game Maker or something.
and they'll post it on Twitter, and they'll post like the
Yeah,
entire
the
code
limitation.
I remember
within
Null
the
talks
tweet
to
limit,
of
I
Reps
guess.
like the 280 characters or
talking
whatever.
about this thing.
So you can check all that out.
It seems
Pico
pretty
8.
cool.
You
But
might
obviously
think
I
it's
haven't
cool.
looked
I
too
thought
deep
it was
into it. I
cool.
think
That's
someone's
why I
making
made this
Quake in it.
voicemail.
Okay. Well, okay, so the idea is like get back the limits of like old like data limit
Yeah.
hardware, whatever.
I think the Pico
Okay.
did he mention this in the voicemail that you can run
don't
this
know.
in browser? I'm pretty sure like that's the appeal of the Pico 8.
I'm playing it. I'm playing Celeste 2 in browser.
Yeah,
right now.
that's the appeal of the Pico 8 is that it's like a website Game Boy. It's cool.
Huh. That's
And
pretty cute. That sounds
Good
Good
Yeah,
voicemail.
nice.
Thank you.
Well, this does look pretty rad.
I guess I better check it out. Pico 8. Waffle is a fantasy console for making, sharing, and playing. Oh, okay. Looks pretty Winterwood. Ooh. Okay, this is kind of neat.
Check it out.
Yeah, okay, I'll check it out later. It loaded up a game called Winterwood for me, which looks kind of, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is cool.
Next voicemail is called YouTube warning, very funny joke.
Oh boy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
You fucking people are always
This
like,
is good.
ooh, I don't want to keep making YouTube videos. Well,
I've never said
have
that.
you ever considered giving thought to starting to initiate the creation of videos for PooTube?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
No, I'm not going to stop sending these. I won't stop. You can't fucking...
I kind of ruined it at the end.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh god.
Should have cut it off after the
Yeah.
punchline.
Have you considered making videos for Poo too?
There you go.
I have actually. Yes.
Saved again.
Yes. Okay.
PooTube. I
Cool.
thought that
Next
was-
voice.
Voice Grail.
Nah, I'm
Voice
not
Grail.
feeling it. I'd rather give it to the Pico 8
No,
guy.
if Tommy, yeah, I mean, there's an argument there. Next one is okay. All right. I'm tempted to play the next one. It's another Tommy J, but it's called "What the Fuck Is an Apology." So I'm thinking,
Okay.
How long is
it's
it?
28 seconds, so it's not that bad.
All right. Okay,
All right, we'll
fine.
give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. 3, 2, 1, go.
If you do something, you kind of get the feeling that you're supposed to apologize for it by convention, but you don't actually feel sorry about it.
Oh,
Should you? Because that's like lying, right? Because you say you regret doing it even though you don't, or you say you
Okay,
feel
this is not
bad
actually
even though
no,
you don't.
no, this isn't what I was hoping.
What do you do? Do you lie, or do you like
This is a good
not
question,
do
though.
the thing you're supposed to?
Is it a
do?
good question?
What's the answer?
I guess it's fine. What do you think?
If you through the lens that he thinks that we should think that he's sorry for sending all these voicemails, I think it's
Doesn't make-
interesting.
I don't think it's
Doesn't
meta.
make any sense.
that.
You're right. It doesn't.
I don't think that this is actually about the voicemails. I mean, you could read that into it if you wanted to.
I am invoking death of the author.
In which,
to
yeah,
say that-
yeah, sure. In which case, what this means is that no, he is not sorry about sending the.
And so he will suffer.
Yes,
I just think that I don't think Panpeek's art style is that bad. Really,
I hate you. I hate you. No, I hate it. I hate
I'm
it.
bringing it back, baby.
It's just not that
It's
bad.
okay at best. It's okay at best. And you know when I call something that's okay at best, I call it bad. Okay.
I call it
Bad.
cring.
Bad
Apologizing
saint.
is like, I don't know. I don't like it when people fake apologize. I don't think it's something that should be done. But I guess if the only like result from an apology, whether it's fake or not, if it's like a just to quell anger that is, I don't know, maybe unjustly bubbling over.
No,
I don't know. It's not as clear cut as like yes or no. I think.
I mean, if someone is apologizing to me, if someone did something to me, and I didn't like it, and then they came and apologized to me, but the way they were apologizing, like I sense like they don't mean this, they're lying to me, it would only make me angrier. So
Sure, that in that situation, but like, what if, I don't know, they apologize, they didn't mean it, but you bought it, and now you feel better.
Well, if I... Oh, so
I think if you want to maintain a relationship with this person, it's best to apologize,
I guess
even if you don't.
The point is, like, what is the purpose of an apology? Is it more for the listener than it is for the speaker?
Oh, I see. Okay, so like, is an apology there so that like an opportunity for you to make amends, or is it just like a social gesture designed to like maintain a like, you know, relationship, right?
What is an apology? A miserable little
I would
pile
prefer
of secrets.
all apologies to be like sincere, but I don't know.
Yeah, like in a perfect world, you know.
I mean, I think it's like, if you care about the person, or if you don't really give a shit about them, and you just are like, I need this person not to be mad, then yeah, sure, you can make a fake apology, and as long as they buy it, it does what it's supposed to do.
Well,
but
it sounds even worse.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I think. But if you do care about them, then like you're disrespecting them and doing something pretty like nasty to them by like going to them and saying like, you're mad about me doing this thing. I'm not sorry, but I'm gonna pretend that I am, so you'll stop being mad about it. No, it's pretty bad.
The way I'm thinking about that,
but
is
it just
more,
depends
more
what you
in,
think
more in
about
like
them.
public apologies for like saying the wrong thing. Like, I think, I don't know. I guess it gets more complicated the more complex the situation is.
If you don't actually think that you said the wrong that what you said was wrong, then no, I mean, I think the right thing to do is not apologize for it, even if everyone's mad and think they want you to. Like, if you really don't think it was wrong, I believe in sticking to your guns. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's it most of the time say what is true, but I don't know. There's like a tiny bit of like leeway that I'm like unsure about certain situations.
I mean, if like there's a, I mean, if someone is like attacking you unjustly and like doing harm, and you can stop it with an apology, even if you don't mean it. Yeah, but in that case, it's like, well, I don't actually care what this person thinks. This person sucks. I'll apologize to them just like to make them stop. I don't like them because they're bad, but like the apology will prevent damage. Sure. I think so.
Yeah.
There's space for that.
It's very cynical, but I don't think you're wrong.
I mean, I think you should make an insincere apology when an apology is not actually warranted, but like it needs to be done. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a concession. Okay. Next one is called. I'm skipping the next one.
Owned.
I'm skipping the next two. Actually, there's two more Tommy J's. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Tommy.
Yeah, 3 from now is called Gibbon Coin. Wait, there's so many. Gibbon Coin greater than Saint Coin. Right? Yeah, Gibbon Coin greater
I'll
than...
agree with that without hearing anything.
Gibbon Coin greater than Saint Coin. 3, 2, 1, go.
I thought the point of a let's read was to read the
Jesus Christ.
Why are you speaking the book? This is a let's read, not a let's speak. What the fuck is wrong with you
Is this them snakes?
I mean, it could be.
Remember that week that everyone had voicemails like this and it was scary?
That was only like
that was
2
great.
weeks ago.
Feels like an eternity.
I think they might be referencing...
This one wasn't creepy. This one wasn't unsettling. It was just like, I
Just
don't know,
weird.
wacky.
I felt very weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah,
Do you remember that video I made like years ago on Give and Take, where it was a let's read, and I just opened a book and started silently reading the book on camera?
Ah, that's good.
No, I don't.
I think that may have been... I don't know if they knew about that, but the idea of Gibcoin better
Sorry, it's actually titled Gibcoin greater than Saint Con. So I don't know. Make of that what you will.
Yikes! You had a typo. Argument's dismantled.
Voice jail. Argument is invalid. Next one is called Squilliam Fancyson. 3, 2, 1, go.
A couple weeks ago, you guys had on a PCP fan artist who had done a bunch of art for you guys. But when are you going to represent the real silent majority of the podcast listenership? The fan artist. That's right, it's me. I did the PCP fan lectures. Oh god, they're taking me away. Please stop!
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, I know. I haven't actually got... I've watched part of the Elder Scrolls lecture. I think I haven't watched the whole thing. Yeah, he did another. I mean, we've got someone who did a PCP-esque lecture on right now. So fuck you, Squilliam. We're doing it
twice even.
Yeah, already happened.
Yeah. What did he do? Squilliam did one on Elder Scrolls, and he did one on. What was the other one?
He's done more than I have.
He's done 2, and the other one was...
Who even plays Elder Scrolls, am I right?
I mean, not me. Which is probably why I would probably get more out of that lecture than a player.
Yeah, not I, said Ben Saint. The majority. The real silent majority.
Yeah, true.
I believe
Okay,
this
next...
is the video.
Yes, that's the one. Okay.
Interessante.
The next one is called Reacting to Let's Read. And it is from gibbontibbon@fibbon.com. So, okay.
Interesting.
Some sort of imposter.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sus.
And we'll dive into The Treasure of the Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, it's this video I was talking about.
Frank Yarby.
Old face. Don't ever watch videos of mine.
This is just gonna be silent. It's still going.
Oh my god, that hit me very quickly. Oh my god.
Wait.
He's reacting to it. Alright, this is good.
Oh, that's it.
That's kind of what I was waiting for.
This character's fucking gay.
Put the Negroes in it.
Ooh, someone's getting canceled.
Nice.
That's what it read. That's what it said.
Yeah, this is like getting canceled for reading Huck Finn in class.
It was an old book.
A lot of blacks in this one.
Weird.
A little too many, if you ask me.
Too many blacks in this book. Wait, what book was it?
It's The Treasure of Pleasant Valley. It's like an old, like, no cover, like 1910s sort of, book written before stones were invented.
Interesting. Curious.
And they had the word. They had the N word, like the old N word.
The Negro word. You can say
yeah,
that, right? You can say that.
I think it's just as bad.
No, it's fine.
I wouldn't say it, but I wouldn't call it as bad.
You probably shouldn't say it. You probably shouldn't say it.
It's not a slur. It's just an old. It's just an archaic. It's just an archaic term. It's out of fashion.
It's an archaic term, but like the
you probably only say it
exactly
if you're saying the Spanish word for the color black.
The other one is just a slurified version.
No, it's a country in Africa.
Slurify, Captain.
They used to say Negro before they said black, and now you say POC or whatever.
God,
no, it's all good.
Oh my god, he's still saying it.
Yeah, but the reason the N word, the more the colloquial one, is
it's not a bad
you
word.
Shouldn't really say it.
Oh my God.
Is because of like the connotation it has, right?
It doesn't have any connotation.
And the more the slavery maybe.
No,
it's not
it's not a slave word. It's not a.
It's just too sus of a word nowadays to use.
There's that word again. Sus.
That's the real slur. You're calling me sus is a slur.
Wow.
I ask you.
Wow, bigot
I
saint
gotta
and
say,
racist saint in the same episode?
Christ. What?
I don't think there's like a I don't know, a significant difference between the old N-word and the new N-word for the older one to be more okay.
Yes, there is. No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot because
right,
literally both words existed at the same. Both words were used at the same time, and they were different words. They were two different things, and one was the correct term, and one was the slur. One was always bad, and the other one was okay.
They both could be.
Both
used
of
as
them
slurs,
were
which
said
is
by
like,
white people about black people to dehumanize
No,
them.
that's not true.
Where
That's
the word...
not true. The regular one was not a dehumanizing. It was just the word for. I mean, we call them. You could say the same thing about calling someone black. Like, oh, black is just what you called someone to dehumanize them. No, it's just the word for it. That was just the word.
Okay, maybe
so
maybe I don't know the history of the word. I just always assumed that it was like
Martin Luther King said
like a
Negro,
disparaging
like
sort of
and
word
stuff.
because it was like the word to use, but also because black people were so maligned, it was also like
I mean,
it
they were
was a
called
disparaging
that
word
in
the
they were
the
called
way
that in Europe too, which like didn't have slavery.
Oh yeah, Europe wasn't racist. Yeah,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Fun fact.
This is so dumb. This is by this logic, you could be like literally anything that you called that they used to call them is like automatically racist because people was racist.
I agree. This conversation is dumb. Let's go to the next one.
I get what Gib's saying.
I'm furious.
I get what you mean, Ben, but it's still it's not the most appropriate word to use.
I'm not budging until I know, like, I've looked up the definition of the word more, like the history of the word and its use, because I may be assuming things, but like
I know how we can settle this. We got to look it up on UrbanDictionary.com. That's gonna.
Oh my God!
Well,
let's go to the next voicemail. Let's just go to the next voicemail, please.
Okay. All right. Wait, where is the next one? There it is. Wait, no, it's not. This one is called "The Real Reason Why Nate Isn't on the PCP." #BGE exposed. 3, 2, 1, go.
This isn't actually like that serious of a thing. It's so I felt uncomfortable saying it before because it's not actually like a major issue or anything. I just wanted to slip it in. So everyone's been commenting on like when's Nate coming back, where's best guy ever, et cetera, since the whole Brad Garlinghouse thing. And like I hear what you're saying, guys. I understand where you're coming from. Like why isn't Nate back? But here's what you got to understand, everybody. Right now, Nate doesn't want to come back on the show. He's doing his own stuff. Do not expect him back. He may come back someday, or he may not. It is up to him, and do not count on it. So everybody commenting, where's the best guy ever? This is your answer. He's not coming back anytime soon. He has made that explicitly clear. He is going his own way, the proud MGTOW that he is.
This guy sent in a voicemail the last time I was on of like Nate,
really?
Best guy ever. Yeah, sent in a voicemail the last time I was on of a very similar sounding speech. I just thought that was interesting that they decided to call in again when I'm on.
Okay, I'm sorry to beat this dead horse, but I'm gonna read this from Wikipedia. Okay, this is from Wikipedia.
Best guy ever is.
In the English language, Negro, plural Negroes, is a term historically used to denote persons considered to be of black African heritage. The term can be construed as offensive, inoffensive, or completely neutral, largely depending on the region or country where it is used. So there you go, okay? Wikipedia is on my side.
We were both right.
The only thing I have...
the white man is correct.
I mean, I would still not use it just because the only times I've heard it said in like modern times is by extreme far-right racists who are also boomers.
It's a sus word, Ben. It's just a very sus word to use.
Okay, but like if it's like it's not bad if you read it from a book.
It's not bad if you read it from a book. No.
Yeah.
I wasn't like saying, "Oh no."
I mean, I
wouldn't
like call someone that. I wouldn't like call someone that to in like, you know, a regular conversation. Or
like maybe the word
that's something a weirdo would do.
Maybe the word is like equivalent to using the term African, which is like just a descriptive word. In that case, then sure. But like, I feel like generally speaking, people associate it more with the N-word. Maybe just because it begins with the letter N. And
it is a
N-word.
Kind of.
No, it's literally because the slur is just a like bastardization of that word, which was the like a polite word.
I mean, if you ask like just random people, I feel like they would assume that they carry the same weight, even though they may not.
They don't.
But words change definition based on popular opinion.
Look,
so like, I don't know.
It's very sus, like using the word boy, like come here, boy, like that. You know.
Fine.
I'm not saying...
What are you even disagreeing with me about? Fuck you. Okay. Yeah. Obviously,
saying...
don't just go around like calling people. It's weird. It'd be really weird to do that. Fucker.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm not trying to cancel you, Ben.
Fucking hate all. Yes, you
okay,
are.
Ben. Okay, Ashley's ugly. All right, I agree. She's not good looking. Okay,
she is fucking ugly. She does her lipstick like a fucking idiot.
She's not. Okay, you won.
Yeah,
you
thanks.
Won.
Good. I win.
I don't think you're ugly.
Okay, Ben. Ben's art style isn't that good. All right.
I always win. Okay. All right.
I always get my man, Ben.
Next voicemail is called Not the Samurai. There it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
First you skip my exciting, earnest voicemail series, and now you shit on webcomics, making almost none. I still remember the emptiness I felt after my second rereading of one of my favorite webcomics, Gaia. I thirsted for more quality comics and remembered a certain PCP member talking and hustling around his scribbles all the time. I ventured to his website, went through all its contents in a very unsatisfyingly short amount of time, and stayed dumbfounded and flabbergasted, having a brain freeze over there not being anything more. You can only tremble under the weight of the heaps of published content of giants like Penny Arcade and Control-Alt-Delete. I couldn't get into Penny Arcade, but I hold Control-Del deep in my heart. The Kickstarter for their collected comics was the only one I ever successfully backed, and its 6 kilos of quality hardcover remains one of my most prized possessions. I still remember being emotional about the meme lost comic, since I wasn't plugged into the internet zeitgeist at the time.
Oh, I hate this voicemail.
No matter. Also, Europe is indeed
this funny voice.
That's just his voice.
I'll show you around anytime.
I don't think he's putting on a voice. Maybe he is. I don't know. Who even knows? I don't know.
God, was he just saying like Ben Saint? Where's the quantity? I want quantity, not quality.
That's fair. You know what? I respect it. I
want anything.
I can't even disagree. I can't disagree.
I want more Ben Saint comics. No,
well. Yeah, me too.
I'm a fan of Ben Saint's comics.
After I finish the secret project, I will go back to taking. I'll make some of that stuff. I promise. But
I never read Penny Arcade much, but I did play Penny Arcades on the Rainslick Precipice of Darkness 3, which is like an RPG
I have not played
game.
And
okay,
I don't think you listened to last week's episode, but I was saying then that like I don't think anybody likes the Penny Arcade comic. Like I don't know anybody who actually thinks they're good. The Rainslick Precipice of Darkness. I've never played it, and I don't particularly want to, but I am like amazed every time I remember that such a thing exists.
There's 4 games.
Yeah, the fourth one is like made by like a different studio or something, right?
The third and the fourth one are made by Zaboid, who made like Cthulhu Saves the World and Breath of Death 7,
right.
I think is how you say it. Right.
I want to hear this guy's opinion on Villainverse. He should read Villainverse.
A bunch of the DLC, the Penny Arcade DLC podcasts involve them talking about like, oh god, this week was such a fucking I had to like write all these item descriptions for the game, or I had to do all these like these art assets for the game or whatever. They like a bunch of them are them talking about like their role in the like creative process while for the studio that was making one of the Rainslick Precipice of Darkness games. So I'm like interested in them as like an artifact. I mean, was it good? Is number 3 good?
I would. The one I played, I actually kind of liked it. It's like a simple JRPG. It kind of has combat like I think it's like Final Fantasy X or like Vagrant Story or something, where you can see the Like you can see how the turn order is going to play out before you do anything. And it's pretty easy game, if I remember, because they heal you after every battle. But I didn't really mind that. That's pretty funny too. It's been years since I've played it though.
Okay. It's just everything that exists because of Penny Arcade is like a weird thing that shouldn't exist but does and is funny.
And it's more interesting than the comic itself.
Absolutely.
I wish that was me.
Me too. No, I don't like Penny Arcade's comics, but I want to. I just want to like steal their skin and live their life.
I'm gonna do something called Villain Con one of these days. It's gonna be great.
The next one is called Cross. Hotly debated question. 3, 2, 1, go.
How many chuggas come before the choo-choo?
2. Yeah, my
1.
guy. No, 2.
Chugga.
It's never 1.
Chugga. Choo-choo.
Chugga.
It's either 1. I would say. Okay.
Chugga Conroy.
There's a graph. Imagine there's a graph. Like it's up really high at 1 chugga, and then it's down really low for 2, and then it's kind of medium for 3. If you're going short, chugga choo choo. If you're going long, chugga choo choo.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would,
but never
1,
2.
2, 3,
Chugga choo choo. Awkward.
Oh man, this is.
Yeah. 7. I would go for 7.
Wait, Tectonic. When you mentioned Chugga Conroy,
or 6.
Did you ever there was a I think it was years ago when like this one company was saying like pitch us an idea for a movie, and if it's good we'll pick it up. And Chugga Conroy pitched his idea for a movie, and it was called Waterfalls, and it was about a guy called, I think his first name was Waters, and he was basically like a waterbender. No, it's called Water Hands.
It's called
Water Hands.
You need to send me this.
Here's the kind of like, it's like lost media basically. His pitch is, because I couldn't find it. I think he took it down because it was kind of a very silly ass pitch. It's called Water Hands. Yeah, it was called like Water Hands or something. And the character had a sister called Waterfalls. and I remember him, and I only knew that was Chugga Conroy years later because I needed to like pass a level in a game, and I looked up a Let's Play and I found Chugga's, and I watched a little bit of it, and he mentioned it for a brief second, like, oh, this, I think it was a Mega Man game. He's like, oh yeah, this power kind of reminds you of my character from my idea for a series called Water Hands, and I'm like, wait a second, this is the guy who pitched Water Hands. Oh god!
Shocking that you know Chugga Conroy as the Water Hands guy and not.
I mean, I know he's a Let's Player, but it's so funny.
The next voicemail is called it's called Pokemon, but if it was good. 3, 2, 1, go.
Black and white.
Go.
I'm like a month late on this topic, but Yuz was asking if there's a Pokemon game that doesn't suck shit and drop the ball 20 times in a row. Well, I got one for you. It does everything the fans have been clamoring for. It has every Pokemon. It retains all the mechanics from previous gens. It's an MMO. You can have your mons follow you outside their ball. It's highly customizable. You might not have heard of it. It's called the Pro Crastinators Minecraft server. Ben, you fucking dweebheimer. How does this always skip your mind when the topic of Pokemon done right comes up? Pixelmon is the solution to the Game Freak question, or GQ if you will. Not only that, it's also the endless war Pokemon ROM hack, except 1,000 times better because it's CW in 3D. That's right, we're recreating Lock of Common 3D and it's fucking based. It's being slowly developed, but one day it'll be home to all the roughhousers and cop kids to commit gang violence to their heart's content. As of this podcast going live, the server is free to enter for the next week. I've decided this. It's just canon now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Actually, you know what? Any RFCK people get in for free forever. Fuck it. Canon. Bam. Woo!
Okay.
I guess you gotta do this now.
Can he do that? Did we give him the permission to do that?
Is that Marin
me
Pan?
and Tectonic are the hosts. Me and Tectonic are the hosts, so we get to decide. Yes, he could do that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. Go.
Well,
go ahead.
I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. When I said that you have to pay to be in it. Fuck. Lol. Okay. Well. Nice.
How many more voicemails do we got?
Just like 2 more.
Okay.
Next one is called Actual Dio. There it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, my name is Actual Dio, and if you are reading this, I am gone. I am writing this letter
Goodbye.
as a way for my memories to not simply vanish from this place, so that some may learn from my mistakes.
His voice is
Ben,
from like one channel to the
you
other.
utter fucking moron. Because of you and your simply disgusting interest in the stock market, I decided maybe I should understand it better. I don't know much myself.
Uh-oh.
And me, being autistic, well, I need the cause and effect relation.
Did you
I
pledge
need it to
Dogecoin when it was at
understand
7
things.
cents?
So I looked for it. And I looked, and I looked, and through the halls of Investopedia I read, and the more I read, the less I understood. The more I fucking grasped the difference between an option, a future, a currency, and a commodity, the more I could feel my brain implode from within.
That's by design.
Do not try to understand the stock market. Some things are meant to not be understood.
Oh, it's like a Lovecraft
Also,
thing he's
fuck
doing?
you, Ben. You motherfucker.
Yeah, Lovecraft.
Sayonara. Benocito. Get fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All you have to understand about the stock. It's so easy. All you have to understand is buy GameStop and hold. Just buy GameStop and hold, and just
Buy
don't
low,
sell
sell
it.
high, American Psycho.
Just don't sell it. That's all it is to it. It couldn't be simpler.
You know that one scene where Christian Bale like kills that guy with the axe. Imagine Ben, and it's Nate is the guy that he kills, but Ben is talking about. He's talking about what's the name of that one Strip Search, that one show with Katie Rice.
Strip Search.
Yeah, like
Strip Search. Yeah.
He starts
Also, Penny Arcade joint.
He starts playing it, and then he turns
Yep.
over to Nate. He's all like, "Have you heard of Strip Search?" And then he starts talking about it. How it's like it's a gem that no one talks about that often. And then he finally kills.
The first
Nate.
couple of contestants were a little too mainstream for my taste.
They were They were too amateur.
But when they eliminated Tristan Falcone, I think they really came into their own.
Tristan?
You didn't? You didn't hear that?
Is Amy Tristan now?
I believe so. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
I follow them on Twitter.
No,
because they're actually one of my favorite contestants. I just tried to search Twitter on Twitter.
That is so. that is so wacky. Okay, that's interesting. Lol. Okay, last voicemail is this one's from Eleazar. Eleazar sent this one in at the last minute. It's called "I got bored editing, so I did this." Son of a bitch song. Oh wow, Eleazar wrote a song.
He got bored editing.
He did.
Looks like It looks like you need to give him stricter deadlines.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely gotta squeeze him. Gotta squeeze him, I think.
He's got free time to do this?
If you got time to sing, you got time to bing. You got time to cring and bing. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay,
I won't bless that guy, that son of a bitch. I won't bless that guy, that son of a bitch. No, don't use my voice. Bless that guy, that son of a bitch.
Hey, this goes hard.
Bless that guy, that son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
This is like the Barry song.
Son of a that whore son. That
son of a
son of a that whore son.
Son of a
That whore son.
That son of a bitch. I hate hearing myself.
What about voicemails?
that fucked me up.
This is every episode now. I thought Eleazar was gonna. I thought Eleazar was gonna edit in more other PCP members' voices in there.
What other members?
I thought he
what
would
other
just,
members?
I thought he would just edit in endless just trying to justify saying the N word in there.
Oh, come on.
I don't even remember that, lol.
What a sneak shot.
Who
I remember.
who are we talking about calling a son of a bitch and a whore son?
I don't know.
I'm blessed to have
I don't
son
know.
of a
Lost
bitch,
to the
bitch,
sands of
bitch.
time, I'm
I
afraid.
must have felt pretty strongly about it at the time.
Yeah, I said it so much.
We sang a whole song about it. Cool.
This could be a neat intro next time.
That was
New
honestly,
PCP theme.
Honestly, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Eleazar, make that the new theme song. Fuck the old theme song.
It could be the voicemail song.
Make it for
out with the old, in with the new.
Maybe the episode after this, because if this is a nice little punchline to end the podcast with.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Ugh. Man, speaking of ending the podcast, when this is all over, you know, when this when the curse of 2020 finally lifts and this podcast is over, I can't wait to make myself another sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. I made one before the show, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
I'll do it again. I swear.
So fucking good. So fucking
food
good.
Food sounds good. I like that.
Oh, amazing. Hey listeners, listen, you should all treat yourself. Treat yourself to a nice little sauce egg sandwich.
Just like
on me, but I'm not actually gonna pay for it.
In fact, on you, as you pay for the Pro Crastinators Patreon.
Email Ben
That's
saying
right.
email Ben saying a PayPal invoice to cover the charge. Get yourself some extra fries too. Why don't you?
I said last week that the behind the scenes bonus episode would be out. I was wrong. I was lying. It actually will be out for this episode.
Nice.
I think. I hope. Soon. Patreon.com/theprocrastinators for bonus episodes. Shit tons of content for $5. What's your fucking problem? You're not doing it.
What's your damage?
Speakpipe.com/the PCP voicemail to send us a voicemail. Don't send 40 fucking voicemails. Send one, preferably.
It's not. You're not as funny as you think you are.
We won't
shorter
bing them.
is better.
We'll think they're cring.
That is cring.
That's
not bing.
Yeah,
That's
we won't
cring
instead of bing.
We won't bing that which is cring. That's the lesson you must learn here on the Pro Crastinators podcast. Yo. Anything else? Anything else you want to fucking discuss about current events?
It's almost been 4 hours.
I don't know. I mean, like,
been...
it's Bad Beats Art Style isn't that bad. Like, I don't know what the big deal.
TectonicImprov.com. Shout outs to large chat. Thank you for watching.
Villainverse. Read Villainverse. Read Bongo Luna. Buy Villainverse digitally. Gumroad. It's great.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
That's the end of the podcast. Good night. God bless.
Patreon.com/theprocrastinators.
Patreon.com/CheesyManfredo.
Okay, no more.
Lord of
Patreon.
Ghosts.
Patreon's over. It's over. The show's goodbye.
Wasn't it a
Good
great
night.
one?
Bye.
Bye.